Alright, my recordings have started in both Craig and YouTube. Okay, let's look at the timeline. DM channels, timeline. Day 111, morning has just occurred, the sun rises, light shines upon Denalia, party is at Chronicles, keep.
Okay.
If we scroll over to actions, I believe party had stuff to do. Autumn's waking up doing normal stuff, Vi waking up, so on and so forth. Vasa waking up doing that, Akromid recovering and playing with Graph, looking through the spellbook, and the NPCs we're gonna skin the Hypno Snake unless someone tells them otherwise, because that was the agreement beforehand.
Yeah, go ahead and let them do the thing, and I was going to cast Stone Skins on... Crap, I don't remember. I think one on Cassie, because I think she lost one, and the other one on the new girl.
Autumn. Okay. Well, assuming no one states otherwise, I will dice percentage for the butchering, and Akromid, you know, you're studying for those spells and back, I believe?
Yes.
Okay. Really, I should do this in the start, but clerics, if you're going to be praying for spells, I'm going to be generous here, but really you should know what you're praying for before you do it. Anywho, John, how'd you do? John did great. Peter, how'd you do? Peter did even better. Cassie, how'd you do? Cassie, oof. Cassie got impatient, I guess. Alright, so that gives us an overall of... Okay.
More or less, I have to actually look at my spells to see what I would want.
Alright, well, feel free to peruse. We are in a holding pattern currently.
And I believe I can use second level spells now as a cleric.
Alright, y'all may or may not click on the spoiler if you want. It's off-world knowledge, the exact number, of course. Not too bad. 100 being best and 0 being worst, obviously. Well, 1 being worst.
Aha, yes, I get second level spells for cleric.
See, we got JK, we got Peter, Cassie. Okay, so that's going to tie them up for... The Hypno Snake was like 12 more feet long, so it's going to take a while. And you told them all to take their times through that. Okay, anyone else doing anything special during this time? I'm assuming y'all are going to eat breakfast, and that's prepared there. Akromid, you make regular supply runs. It hasn't been too long. And I honestly have been very bad about keeping track of how many supplies are at the keep, because I'm just trusting you to... Okay, I'll throw another few hundred gold pieces into rations here.
Yeah,
no need to get that tied up into it.
Dungeon Master, I haven't been keeping strict track of it, but I've been trying to throw more money at it than I think is appropriate. That way I just kind of stay in the red.
Oh,
red, or is it black?
Black is good, red is bad, typically.
Okay, so I'm staying in the black, that I'm bringing in more supplies than we're consuming.
Yep, that's good. Okay, so what are we doing at this point, party, as it will be about an hour later, give or take. Chromid, you will have gotten that, and Cassie, of course, accepts your stone skins, stone skin, and Autumn, I believe you're getting a stone skin courtesy of a Chromid, and this is the one that you mentioned last session, Grills, not a new one?
Huh?
Last session you said you intended to do that, and I believe we allowed it. We kind of went backwards by 15 minutes or so here. So that should be one stone skin on Autumn. Not two, correct?
Okay. In that case, then I only need 12 minutes to get that rememorized. So, yeah, that sounds good. And do I need to... Damn it, no, that's up. I'm not going to burn something and waste 3 minutes. Okay.
Okay. Vi, you're about an hour into that, so you've got the 2 second level spells for the sake of expediency, and it's the final 15-minute stretch for you.
If I messed up, I have 3 second level spells.
Oof, okay. In that case, you've still got a second level and first level to go, which means another 45 minutes for you. Excuse me. So, what is everyone else doing at this time?
Well, I know I was just hanging around, probably just watching people, see what's around.
Well, Autumn, you'll of course be familiarizing yourself with the different multitudes of people here. Kassan, Graph, you'll have heard Critter scuttering around and actually seen him because he is visible.
Oh.
And Akromid is prompting the question. Akormi, do note Vi is currently praying and cannot participate in this conversation.
Okay, duly noted.
That being said, I did allow you all to discuss amongst yourselves and have it occur in session here, so for the sake of expediency and not dragging you all through the mud, you all know Vi's position on this, meaning that Aiden, if you want to contribute to the conversation, feel free, you won't be penalized.
Yeah, Dungeon Master, I'll wait until after breakfast and for Vi to be done with her meditations to field that statement. That way it's inclusive of the whole gang. Okay, Cassie is ready. No, no, I'm thinking we might need more people from...
I'm allowed to respond, correct? Or
Yes,
no?
you can respond, Vi. No penalty.
So John King and Pete think that we might need more people.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That was the dragon thing you mentioned earlier, wasn't it? Yes, yes, indeed. I would like to see my family one last time. That is fucking gold.
Y'all get your ducks in a row. It's 15 minutes into session and I need to use the restroom. Tonight is going to be fun.
Oh yeah, I think so too. That gives me a chance for a smoke. So I'll be right back, guys. Well, I'm waiting to see what everyone else has to say before I prod the sleeping bear.
Bear ain't sleeping. He was just thinking muted. I also forgot to put on his mic again. Sorry.
You know, they say let sleeping dogs lie. Yeah, I'm gonna poke the bear.
How far away is this dragon? We got Vi and Autumn typing.
I'm gonna poke the fucking bear with a sharp, pointy stick.
Well, Akuramid Vasa is asking how far away the dragon is.
Okay, Dungeon Master in Akrormid's great cranial capabilities. What was it, like
Ah, give me a fucking break.
2 or 3 hours away?
No.
It was like a day away.
It was more than a day.
Okay,
You want to go
so
over there?
in my character's best estimation, with my photographic memory and intelligence of 17,
Depending
How
on
far
how
away-
you fly, it could be something like 40 miles. You didn't go in a straight line, so you're adjusting for that, but it's hard to know perfectly. A perfect memory works great if you got a map, but if you're just looking at the terrain, it's like, okay, I know where this is, but
but
unless you're the
Dungeon
human measuring
Master, I've
stick.
seen a map. I've seen a map, and I memorized it, remember?
That was
Yeah,
an
but that
outdated
doesn't-
map. I'm sorry, man. Also, the dragon's thingy wouldn't be marked on the map. I'm sorry. I have to play the DM level
That's
here.
fine, yes. Yes, you do. I would be disappointed if you did anything less. Okay, so Autumn is non-committal at this point. That depends on if the plan is fleshed out non-committal. Cassie's ready.
Cassie's very cocky.
John King and Pete are non-committal and kind of leaning away. Vi wants to go to Renvera again. Vasa, again, non-committal. Okay.
Well, more
Wow.
asking for information.
This is not the vibe I was getting from my fellow players previously.
Aha.
I could perchance solicit some help from my father in this endeavor. It would do well for him to incur the favor of the Mistwalker. And also, if we have to manage to kill it, then he could prosper from having his daughter have a hand, which would garner our family more fame. Very well, Vi. I'm not against having more assistants. We'll probably need them to help carry the coins away, but they do not get a full cut. Again, 50% of this loot is mine. Now, if they're to be paid, it should be from not my shares. And I'll type that in. Paraphrased. Granted, after we slay the beast, I'm pretty sure the casualties are to be expected, less I'm sure my father would have to pay.
Oh, I'm a silly goose. I forgot to check for something. Oof. Alright. Input whatever the yes, no. Vi, your father is Robert Denalia. And certain members of this party might know that. So let's go down the list. Autumn, not from town, no. Krormid, no. Vasa, no. Vi, yes. Greg. Greg, you're natively from Grad, right? So give me a d20, Greg. And 3 die 20s for...
Oh wait, no, I'm just gonna do real dice.
By the way, girls, did you see?
Wait,
the,
just
thing I
one
said?
d20?
Just a d20.
Okay, and what did I want?
What'd you get?
I got 5.
You got a 5. Greg, that name rings a bell. Some high statesman or something. You're not sure.
My family is from Renvera, not Grad.
Indeed.
Yeah,
That makes
guys,
no sense.
I'm the ultimate out-of-towner.
Yeah. Vi, your father has influence outside of Renvero. You are a proper class after all. He has his fingers in several pies, and he likes his name. Spreads it all over the damn place he can. You know. Vasa might as well have crawled out from under a rock, as much as she knows about the standards.
Reals.
Yo.
Did you see what Autumn said?
Where?
Right under who was your father, and right above what you said.
Hey, so if we are fighting a dragon, I'm not sure what I can do. Don't think this thing is going to just sit on the ground to hit it. Have the feeling it's just going to swat me like I'm a damn sand flea. No, I had not seen that.
I messed up on the wording, but yeah. I had it in me.
Actually, flea is spelled with the A.
Yeah, F-L-E-A.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
you're one
I
of
guess
today's
makes
lucky 10,000. Well, Akurome, the NPCs are willing to accompany you. Obviously, Peter and Peter and John have some reservations about the dragon. Cassie's gung-ho. She's like, fuck yeah, let's go. But since it's just you and her that apparently are up to it, she'll accompany the rest of y'all for there.
The beast will focus on me. Remember to spread out and strike where you can.
And Dungeon Master, I'm going to go outside, produce a crystal ball, and speak with Jaziel.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Hey, how are you today, Jaziel? Have you fed?
Let me check. Had some food late last night. I'm good.
We may be going after the dragon soon. Sooner than I expected.
Jaziel is nervous.
Now you know that once it begins, I do not expect you to engage the beast. And if I must disappear, find your way back to the keep, post haste.
Noted. Alright.
And when the fighting begins, unless I'm... you'll know what to do.
Okay.
anyhow, I will put the crystal ball away, and let's see, I think Boss is outside doing target practice and shit, so yeah, when the rest of the party finishes eating Dungeon Master, we're gonna get this show on the road.
Okay, allowing for time for training and blah blah blah. Well, not training, but for talking. Alright, it's about 9 o'clock or so in the morning. Kassan's seeing you all off, obviously, as you all load up onto the wagons. Are we using the normal formation of Akurome, Jaziel in front, Autumn, Vi, John, Peter, Cassie, Greg, Vasa?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, y'all load up in that formation. Kassan waves goodbye to y'all, and Akurome, yeah, she's holding graph, so on and so forth. What day is it? Nope, still too early to see. Okay. Yeah, she'll head inside, and y'all will head on off. 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's check out conditions today. Bit windy. Weather is slightly cloudy, too. It doesn't rain in the desert so much, but yeah, cloudy days sometimes, which is helpful for giving you shade from the sun. And yeah. Keep Critter close at all times. She, of course, waves, nods to that, so on and so forth. Autumn and Akurome are typing in in-game chat, so I will start rolling for your encounters. How fast is the party moving?
2.5 miles per hour in the desert without road.
2.5 miles per hour. Okay. Ooh, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, that last in-game chat is a thought thing.
Okay. Duly noted. Okay, how do I want to play that? Alright. Okay. Yep, party. You all will travel for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Give me a second to adjust time for that. Getting close to lunchtime. And you will see... Give me a second, because I think I just... Yep, okay. You will see people ahead of y'all.
Okay, close to lunchtime. At what distance? And Dungeon Master, remember, I am using my
Spyglass.
spyglass.
So, let's see. Okay, Chromid, you will indeed spot this thing before the rest of the party as you're in the front point position using spyglass. So you'll spot them in the spyglass. There are 3 humans in standard desert garb, which is this white bandagey looking shit. And yeah, they are currently leaned up against a rock. They have two horses with them, and they appear to be stopping for lunch. You can see that they're eating rations. You are not by the road yet. You're still maybe an hour away or so. They don't appear to have noticed you.
Companions, 3 travelers ahead. And I'll point.
Okay. Well, companions, those of you that seek to look, and I'm not going to make you all do the perception checks here. Yeah, there are 3 ahead. It's a bit hard to make out. He's got the spyglass, which makes it easier, and he's constantly scanning. So as you all get closer, you will see these people. At the current rate, the party's moving at that distance, which is currently beyond spell range, mind you, Chromid. I don't have the exact distance for sight with spyglass, so I'm playing it fast and loose here, but it's a fair distance over a flat desert.
Alright, Dungeon Master, I want to go ahead and call the party to a halt so we can stop and eat.
Okay, stopping to eat. How far away from these people, relatively speaking, would you like to stop?
You said it was well out of spell range, so we're going to go ahead and stop at that point.
Okay.
I hate fighting on an empty stomach.
You'll actually garner that chuckle laugh from Cassie. And yeah, party. Those of you that are driving, are you stopping with Acroromid?
Aye.
Okay. Yeah, Acroromid. Peter will ask if he should stay on watch while you all eat, and then he'll swap off with John.
That would be well, Pete. Use my spyglass. And I'll hand it over to him.
He'll take it and keep an eye on those folk, but he's also checking around occasionally. As Pete has mentioned at this point, he has some training with military experience, so he's not completely wet behind the ears in green. Alright. Well, the party won't have anything attacking them while they're eating lunch. How quickly are you all eating lunch? Fast, slow, leisurely, normal speed?
Normal. Normal speed for me.
Okay. Puts you all at roughly midday. Normal. Alright, am I going to be correct in assuming for everyone else, silence is consent here, that you're going to be eating at normal speed? Otherwise put something in actions or out of character or anything.
My normal is, meh. I don't know. Normal's fine, I suppose.
Okay. Well, Chromid, after maybe 5 to 10 minutes or so, Peter will say, hey, they just got up there, headed this way, looks like. Walking slowly, and he's keeping the spyglass trained on them at this point.
Very well. Inform me if anything changes.
Will do,
And
boss.
Don't forget to look around otherwise.
Alright. Yeah, Peter finishes, because Peter did eat quickly, and he's like, not Peter. John finishes, and he's like, hey, Peter, I got this. You eat quick. So John and him pass off, and John is following your advice for Peter to look around, so on and so forth. Cassie ate quickly too, and she's standing on guard at this point. These poor NPCs are going to get indigestion from eating so fast. Anyways, just out of curiosity. Okay, no, nothing jumped up to attack y'all during this time. Yeah, party. I imagine most of y'all will be finishing off your plates and stuff as these NPCs approach.
Right.
What does the party wish to do? They're about, call it, 600 feet out. 20 tens of yards.
Get my spyglass back. I'm sure I'm finished eating by now.
Mm-hmm.
And if the rest of the party is done eating, then I'll begin leading us forward again.
Alright. Rest of the party, make sure you've marked off your rations, by the way. And, yeah. I got the NPCs hitching on up in normal positions. Cassie's got her hand resting on the pommel of her sword, tapping it slightly. And silence is consent here, people. I know half of y'all are muted, and Aiden, I half expect that you've run off to deal with that problem you've got going on right now, so that's not being held against you. You are here. Okay, that's good.
Very good.
Okay, so at this point, y'all mount up and start moving forwards. Round 5 hasn't started yet. Okay. So I am lazy here right now, and I'm not going to bother calculating their movement rate versus yours because it shouldn't matter too much. And yeah, after maybe a minute or so of travel, y'all will, not a minute or so, after a couple minutes though of continuous travel together at normal paces together, you all will see them. They're closer now. What does the party wish to do?
How close?
Call it 10 tens of yards now. I'm trying to give you all room to maneuver if you want.
100 yards. Call a halt.
Alright, 300 feet away, a Crowmeat is calling a halt. The NPCs driving that middle wagon are halting. Greg, you stop in your wagon?
Yep.
Alright. And Autumn, I'm gonna take
No, I'm
again.
just gonna plow right through.
Alright, roll to hit. I'm joking. Autumn, I'm gonna assume that you're also stopping. The Crowmeat is typing in actions. Oh yeah, I should note. 1 on the lead horse and 2 on the back horse. Alright. Crowmeat doing the chest thump salute. One of them will return it with a nod.
Okay. Advance closer.
Okay, advancing closer, they're advancing towards you. You're gonna get within speaking range and slow down?
Yeah, unless something wonky goes down first. Yeah.
Alright. Well, to the best of your knowledge, nothing wonky is going down. They're also slowing down to speak, it would seem. And, are you speaking first, or are you waiting for them to speak first?
Hail, travelers!
Alright. Give me a second here. This is a little bit loud. Better. Okay. The lead one responds. Hail!
There are 3 of you, but you only have 2 horses. I assume misfortune has occurred.
Not quite. Those 2 like to travel together. Married people and all.
Ah. Well, then I hope they treat their children better than their horse.
Aye. You hear that, lovebirds? This guy seems in a good mood. Let me ask.
Where do you go?
Go ahead.
And where do you go?
We were actually curious what was by the E sign that we saw on the road here. You're coming from that direction. I was actually about to ask, where does this sign go?
It marks the beginning of my territory.
Ah. Then might I ask, who are you?
I am a Crowmeat.
A Crowmeat. Ah, I see. Oh, I am, and he'll name some random name. I haven't figured out his name. It is a pleasure. You aren't the type to demand a toll entry into your land?
Not at this time yet.
Ah, very good. Is there anything of note down this way? We were wandering, just looking, searching.
Yes, one of my neighbors is a madman. He is not particularly tall. He has signs up.
Oh, those signs.
That indicate that you should go away. I strongly suggest you abide by those. One of my other neighbors is a clan of highly intelligent spiders. They're allies of mine. You should leave them alone.
I'm sorry, spiders?
About the size of ponies.
Yes, we're going to leave those alone.
Yes. I would advise that. There's also the blood hunters. I'm sure you've heard of them.
We have.
They have no honor.
They have a base set up nearby you?
They have been scouting the areas. I have been decimating their ranks appropriately until I have time to hunt them down and annihilate them properly. And there is also a great blue dragon about 40 miles or so from here.
Your charisma is that, right?
He
Holy
will be
shit.
dying soon.
Alright, roll again for that one. Holy shit, wow. Okay, Kuromid, thank you for the information. We came from Oasis, and I get the feeling we're going to be heading back before we find spiders the size of ponies, or dragons, or blood hunters.
I'm also known as the Mistwalker.
Ah, you're the one that they call Mistwalker. I should have known. The Hell Horse gave it away. I thought they were referring to a Knight of Death.
No.
Well, it is a terrifying pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Thank you. So,
Right.
safe journeys to you.
You as well. Good luck with that dragon.
No, there's no luck needed.
Well, it's there if you want it. And at this point, he's urging his mount onwards with his face has got that bandaged thing going on where you're not really able to read the expression, but by tone of voice, you can tell he's nervous. What the fuck?
And we will continue onward, Dungeon Master.
Alright, and the encounter with nomads goes off without a hitch. Yay.
Yeah, we
Intense.
terrified the locals.
Mm-hmm. Dungeon Master committing faces to memory. Okay, Vi, you get fragments of faces, but you will commit those to memory. Duly noted. Vader, you were saying something?
Nothing, just, Are you planning on keeping the zombies a secret?
Which zombies?
The zombie guards.
Oh, damn it, that's right. Dungeon Master. I had a brain fart. I was going to get 3 zombies loaded up onto the carts.
Ah, are they a specific 3 or any 3?
Just any 3.
Okay, so 3 of the cystic guards or the Blood Hunter guards?
The regular zombies, 1 per cart, and wrapped in blanket kind of thing.
Alright, in that case, we might have to unwind time here. Fail. 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 Okay. To the best of your knowledge, your ruse was not hitched off. They just thought they were perhaps women hiding under blankets type of deal to keep out of the sun. It's not
Again, they're
uncommon.
laying flat and covered up with blankets.
Never mind, laying flat. I thought they were sitting upright. I'm an idiot.
No, they're just in travel mode right now. This is why I wanted to go over tactics with you, because yeah, 3 zombies, one per cart, and thanks to the reminder, Vader.
Okay. Well,
No
duly
problem.
noted. Grills, I will allow that retroactively. So you've got the
Thank
3
you.
zombies, 1 per cart, under a blanket. Alright, parties continuing onward. We'll make it to the road without further encounters. It's about 1 o'clock or so in the afternoon. You all have eaten already.
Okay. So yeah, once we hit the road, we're going to pick up the speed to our 3 mile an hour, possibly 3.5 mile an hour, if that seems manageable and doable.
Alright. It should actually be possible, and it's that many miles that 3.5 becomes 7. Yeah, 6 to 7 becomes 14 doubled. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, you'll get the first hour in without problems. Feel free to roleplay for a minute there, guys. I gotta figure out what I'm throwing at you.
Good. I'm going for a smoke then real quick.
29 minutes after that. Okay, let me pick your doom. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember what that is. Ooh, I remember those. I wanted to do those. Let me look those up again. If I remember correctly, Yaha, I do remember correctly. That's more of a nighttime encounter. Nope, can't do that now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, D6. Someone roll 1 die 6 for me. First person to call out the number wins.
Okay.
After rolling.
4.
4, duly noted. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's a fun one. If I recall correctly, that's a Fiend Folio monster. Yep. Alright, give me a second to look this up.
Well, Mama, they run away from spirits at this point. I don't know, but it worked.
And the big one, 3 other ones out there.
Okay, duly noted. Tonight. Okay, round 5 has begun, duly noted. Give me a minute, guys. I gotta take a phone call.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, sorry if I was gone a little longer than I anticipated, guys. I had to pee also.
Double M also just went to go take a phone call.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Apologies.
Welcome back.
Okay, roaming monsters. Sand Dragon, Carrion Crawler, Frysneka. Ooh, there's the Hypnosnake. Where is it? There it is. Oh, that's right, there were this many of them. I forgot about that. That was fun. Here, copy, notepad. Oop, fuck. Damn it, now I'm clicking everything other than what I wanted to click. Okay, party. This thing's a weird creature. So, Aiden, I believe, is AFK here. But let's see first if a Chromium will spot these thingies. Oh, fuck me. No, you will not. Okay, so the spyglass is out of thing here. You'll continue forward at the usual 3.5 miles per hour. It's actually interesting. Give me a second to double check the movement speed for this. Duly noted.
Damn it, I didn't spot them.
Yeah, no. So you're passing by a section of road. And party, give me a set of perception checks. 1 each.
Made it by
Yeah.
2.
Okay, fail, pass. Don't
Wait, only 1?
Give me a perception check for every person.
Oh. You said a set, so I thought you meant to do 2.
I apologize. Yes, that was worded funky.
Well, either way, I
Excuse me.
got below mine.
Ah, very good. Peter passes. A peck of pickled Piper peppers. Okay, Vi, I'm going to just NPC mode for this, because through no fault of his own, Aiden is unable to be here right now. So for those of you that have made your perception checks, there's something funky with the road up ahead by maybe, let's see, you're probably scanning about 10 tens of yards away or so is when you'd pick up on that. No, actually, because of the nature of this thing, let's make that 3 tens of yards. So about 100 or so feet away. Something funky with the sand and the road up ahead. Okay, the Crowmead calls a halt. I'm gonna guess
Pulling in the
everyone
reins.
halts. pulling in the reins. You're about 90 feet or so away from the thingy. Casting fire. Okay, calf. Okay. Casting fireball. Jesus, this might be about to turn one-sided. Is anyone else doing anything at this time? As a crow maid brings up his hands and begins making the funky symbols and saying the gibberish.
Sparks are flying, hands are moving.
I'm steel.
Greg is drawing steel. You've got John, Cassie, Peter also weapons out, asking what it is. Fresnica has gone to his head.
I will also draw swords.
Okay, I have Vi ready to cast a spell, possibly. And Vasa, I don't know what you're doing. Drawing your Falchion. Okay, so the party is drawing swords and getting ready. And Cormid, you throw the fireball at that thingy. Are you centering your blast there? Where are you throwing the fireball at?
Yeah, bullseyeing the funky area.
Alright, give me a
Welcome
second.
back, buddy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Someone explain really quickly to Aiden what's going on.
There's a fireball going off.
Why is there a
Something
fireball
funky
going
on the
off?
road up at about 100 feet. Or was it 100 yards?
100 feet.
100 feet? Okay, hold on. Let me double check that then, Dungeon Master. I thought it was 100 yards. I don't want to make sure we're not getting back blast.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was looking up. It's 60 feet. You're fine.
Okay, then yeah, centered on the funkiness where something is pinky as shit.
Dice your damage. As he builds this ball of fire in his hands over the course of, what is it, 3 segments? 3 segments.
Yep. Alright, 7.
I thought it's only like a piece-sized little fire thing that shoots forth and then detonates on sight.
That's actually it, as per the description. 1 XP to Greg.
Well, shit, that's
That isn't as
disappointing
cool.
as fuck. 26 hit points of damage.
Save for half. Give me a second.
Whoosh!
Okay, now they save as fighters are the same thing, and the highest they got was an 11. What is the hit die of this monster? This is a 4 hit die monster with an 11. Oof, they're all taken full, I can tell already.
Suck it down.
Fighter 4 versus Spell needs a 16. All of them are taking full damage and all of them are dying. Yeah, Cromid, you cast this fireball and the area is engulfed in flames. And the flames burn down. And at this point, you all can give me another round of perception checks with a bonus of 2.
Wish.
Oh, fuck yeah, I made it by 10, not counting the bonus.
Oof. John, no. Cassie, yes.
Alright.
Peter, yes. Oh, my bad. It should be -2. John actually might make it auto. Let me check. John. Nope. Fuck. John has a crappy perception score.
Yeah, got it.
Alright, Vasa, you're fine. You auto got it. Autumn, you're fine. Vi, you're fine. Okay, so for those of you that passed your perception checks, at first you don't see anything, but you're scanning the area, and you see 4 figures, 2 on both sides of the road. Good. 2 on both sides of the road. They were roughly humanoid. So yeah, they're roughly humanoid in shape, and they were covered in these white bandages of some kind. And they, yeah, no, they're dead now, charring, burning, but there was a bunch of other shit on top of them, too, that looked like it was stuck on. Anyway, they're not moving, they're on fire, burning. Ikoromid, you have just killed them. Well, that was fast.
That's a
Adding
problem.
that to XP
Alright,
count.
Dungeon Master. I will lead the party up to these smoldering corpses, and y'all want to check them out, see if there's any loot while I keep watch. And Dungeon Master, I'll use my spyglass to look around.
Okay. The smell is pretty nasty, I should point out, people, but okay, you've got the party members poking them with, well, actually, hold on. Who's coming up first? Because this does come into
Jazeel,
play.
are you hungry?
Jazeel sniffs at that and shakes his head no.
No?
I need to check what fire does compared to this.
I am a goddamn supervillain.
Okay, okay. So no, actually fire would burn this away. So yeah, no, it won't matter. Yeah, party, y'all are gonna poke it with swords or whatever. That appears to... Okay, Aiden, good night. Sleep well. We love you.
There.
Fuck on the visit, though. I'm thinking we'll just have to do that later. Sorry. But you sleep well and feel better. Love you.
I'll be better soon.
Okay. So yeah, no. You're good, Aiden. You're good.
Shit happens.
Shit very much happens, and Aiden has been dealing with that shit all day. He took that shit to another level. It's the same shit, different story.
It's shit show.
It's a real shit show,
Or
yeah.
was it same story, different shit?
Same story, different shit, I think.
Dungeon Master, can we tell what race these bodies were?
They appear human-ish, like humanoid. They had 2 arms, 2 legs, not really like one of the obvious thingies, but they're burning, it's hard to tell.
You said bandages. I thought you were just saying that it was a mummy or something.
Yeah, if you knew what a mummy was, you'd say they have a very close resemblance to a mummy.
What would you know?
Is a mummy not common knowledge?
Mummies are common enough in that the sense that there's probably cursed tombs that, yeah.
So, is the party recovering any loot, Dungeon Master?
Do you want to loot the burning bandages off these corpses?
If that's all they've got, then no.
I was really expecting you to say yes. If that's all they got, yes.
Okay,
Aren't
in that case, we are moving forward.
Okay,
Continuing
adding
to travel.
2 minutes for the looting, which puts you at 31.
I thought we didn't loot anything. Just looking them over.
Okay. So at this point... Hold on.
Hey, you gotta admit, I just left a nice little landmark. A lot of that sand of the desert has been fused into glass at this point.
Okay. Party, Vi will mention at this point, she's not sure if it's the fireball or something else. Maybe she's coming down with something. She has a nasty headache. She's going to go lie down for a minute. And even though it's next to a goddamn zombie in a blanket, she will lie down and fall asleep.
Okay, she was... Autumn, I see Autumn and Vi are in Wagon 1. Autumn is driving, so that won't change anything.
Oh wait, are we gonna have to postpone the dragon thing, or?
It's up to you all. And in which case, you're going to have a hard time with that family if the daughter is currently just sleeping it off in the wagon. But moving forward, party, you all are continuing towards the city?
Yes.
Okay, you made about 2.5 hours out of the necessary that many. So, let's keep going. Rest of that hour, no encounters. Hour 3. 4. Huh, okay. Give me a second to add time. Denalia wants to throw shit at y'all. What can I say? That was 47 more minutes. Okay, what do we got? I need a D5 from someone. Or just a D10 divided by 2 round up.
I got it. 2.
2, duly noted. 1, 2. Okay. This should be a short encounter, but give me a second to pull it up just in case y'all want to be, what's it called? Damn it, Chromie. You took the wind out of my sails, man. I was looking forward to that fight.
Aw, sorry.
No, it's great. I love it. I love it. Where the hell are these?
I mean, you'll have to tell us later what they were.
Where are these things?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I did the exact perfect choice of option at that point.
You probably didn't even know. Alright, another monster. Copy.
Because the best defense is
Fireball! Okay.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know how to play a magic user.
Monster
I know how to play a war wizard, but I don't know how to play a magic user.
What the fuck is this thing called? That's what it's called. Why am I not...
See, with normal parties, the magic user is support. In this case, you are the support.
Okay.
Oh, we don't always start off with a almost wizard already.
Hey, I make no apologies.
Yeah, if you want, I could ask Corey to leave and we could bring in Clyde again. Y'all can go fight the dragon with Clyde of the Dales. Okay, party, I am ready now at this point. Vi is sleeping sickness, but will get full XP because it's not his fault he's sick. Aw, that means y'all get less XP, ha ha ha. So, at this point, party, y'all travel again for a bit more, and I'll need a round of perception checks, please.
Made it by
As you
2.
wish. Yep,
I've got a 1.
maybe 5.
You don't have any bonuses or negatives here, just keep track if you pass or fail.
Yeah, I got a nat 1.
Okay, for those of you that make your perception checks, up ahead, maybe 100 or so feet to the right-hand side of the road by about, call it 30 feet off the road, so ahead by 100, to the side by 30, the sand looks disturbed.
How so?
It's, let me see. It's hard to say. It looks smoothed out in some areas where it is rough in other areas. I wonder if Fireball probably would.
Jazeel, spring the trap and phase.
Jazeel will nod, you'll dismount, and he's going to kind of give you all a questioning look, like a tilt of the head towards the edge of the road, like 30 feet away from it, so that y'all are level ready to attack, or word sprain.
I'm ready, chap.
Alright, he
Pairing.
nods. Greg?
I don't know, I'll type in actions.
Alright. Well, Jazeel continues down the road until he reaches that point, and you can tell he's kind of stomping his hooves extra hard. And he walks past and loops around and walks back towards y'all, stomping his hooves, and nothing's happening. And he's looking over by that area, stomping his hooves, and back over to you all.
Alright, when he gets back to us, did you smell anything or see anything?
He shakes his head no, but again, he looks over at the unnaturally smooth sand, which y'all are seeing at this point.
Stay sharp, friends. Jazeel, and I'm gonna mount back up. Let's go wide while they go down the road.
Alright, Acromede, you going wide down the left or the right?
The smooth spot, is that on the left or the right?
That is on the right.
Then I will go farther to the right.
Okay. How far away from the smooth spot are you going?
20 yards out from the road, assuming that gets me well clear of the weird spot.
Okay,
and
another 30 feet.
I'll stay parallel with the party.
Okay, duly noted. Party, y'all are continuing in this fashion?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay. Well, Chromid, you're avoiding the smooth spot, the party's moving up the road undisturbed, and nothing seems to be jumping out or attacking you. Jazeel's sniffing around, eye to the road, eye to the left, eye to the right. And yeah, nothing so far. And y'all
All right,
will...
once we get clear of it, we'll gallop back to the lead of the party and continue traveling. If shit ain't jumping out, I'm not going to dig for it.
Alright, and the party will make it past that monster without encounter.
It was the lost, cursed treasure of the Triad.
I mean, you could still find that. It's out there. I remembered about it and decided to write a Legends lore about a poor guy who found it and then died.
Yeah.
There's a skeleton there now if you find it, or if something else does.
Yeah, don't know what was back there, Dungeon Master, but if it didn't jump out, it's either scared of us or numb. Anyhow, we're not going to dig for it. We're going to keep moving.
Alright. And you keep on moving. Let's see if you get another encounter during this hour. No. Next hour. No. Okay, so that takes another top off the hour to there. And party, it's about 5:45 or so in the afternoon when you all will see the city walls of Rinvera. Well, obviously you'll see it before them, but you will clear the city walls at roughly that time. Woo!
Okay.
Didn't even fight anything, just fireballed one thing.
Hey, that worked for me.
Yeah, it did.
All right.
So, what's the party's first order of business?
All right, Dungeon Master, we're not going to be able to do anything with Vi's family because of her being incapacitated, I take it.
Do you want to try?
You know,
I can't tell you yes or no. It's up to you what you want to do.
Now, at this point, I'm inclined to, we go to the inn and we set her up in a room. And, yeah, I don't want to leave her behind and screw her out of the XP, but at the same time, I don't want to take somebody with the sleeping sickness to get them killed. Can she still get her XP if we leave her behind?
The issue is then going to be how is she linking up with the party, other than I just, like, next session, okay, Vi, you wake up, you're in the thingy, you get a horse, you're just unnaturally guided, you wake up there. I don't know how to handle that properly, really.
Yeah, this is a high level of creativity and...
Unless the party wipes, Vi...
A little bit of bullshit.
Yeah, no. So unless the party wipes, Vi will be safe in the wagon as a DM's Primus of the sleeping sickness, where monsters just seem to ignore you. Unless, you know, everything around you's dead and then you're just a sleeping target.
Alright, so Dungeon Master, we're going to get to the inn, and we're going to put out feelers. We need a link boy that we're looking to hire, and a... Let me look in the to-do list for the other thing.
DMG, hirelings...
Level up, kill ancient blue dragon, attempt to find pieces of old party, set up quarry to get key prepared and finished, party go to orc camp, track down and destroy blood hunters, statue cave again. Alright, so we need to hire, I'm going to say 2 link boys.
Okay,
again, we're not looking for top-of-the-line hirelings, just people that understand the pay is low, there is danger, that all you have to do is hold a torch and feed the horses. Feed and water the horses.
Okay. So you're setting up at the Drunken Fighter, or asking around to explain how you're doing this?
Yeah, we're going to set up at the Drunken Fighter, and if anybody in the party wants to go around and holler out, act like a town crier, or just put the word out. But I'll definitely occupy a table so that the prospective employees have a place to find me. All right. And I'll play cards with whoever is still there. And I gotta go for smoke. I'm feeling for nicotine.
Can I drag your attention for 1 second? John, the NPC, is offering to run around and be a crier for a bit if you're willing to toss a coin or two his way.
Sure thing.
Alright, so gold or 2 pieces, mark those off.
Okay.
Alright, Peter asks to go see his family, so he's out, and Cassie isn't going to bother. She'll play cards with you. You can go get your thing now.
Okay. Pete, make sure you're back before breakfast. And I'll play cards with Cassie, yeah.
Okay. Everyone else, are you all doing anything special during this time?
I think so. No, at least to me.
Okay, in that case, give me a second, because I'm going to have to wait till Akromi gets back for him to interview the Link Boys, if you will. Be quickly killed by Fireball. Nope. And this was a non-encounter, as you all didn't fight these things, and hey, cat. Non-encounter. Yep. Kitty kitty. Yeah. Okay. So I have everyone else just at the inn, waiting. Playing cards, eating, doing whatever.
Sounds right to me.
Okay. Let's see, waiting for grills.
Thank you for that indulgence, party people.
Welcome. Oops, sorry, cat. My cat is here. Cassie, give me a second. What's your charisma again, Greg?
Okay, charisma's 14.
14, alright. Cassie cocks an eyebrow and says, I'll think about it. And she leaves it at that and gets back to playing the game with Grills. Okay, yeah, Crormeat, after about an hour or two, you've got John coming in with 2 kids. And I do mean kids. They're like 14 and 15-year-old boys, fresh faces, not even growing beards, one of them. They seem competent, boss. Figured I'd bring them to you.
Very well. So I'll explain the job to them. Again, you hold a torch when we need light. You feed and water the horses when we're away from the wagons. And stay alive.
Alright, they look to each other. And I haven't given them names yet, but they'll say they're on as long as you're paying good. And they'll ask if you're able to cover them for the cost of a magic crystal, of course.
You have purchased magic crystals?
They're kind of expensive, sir. Like,
Wait here. I'll go out to Jaziel. It's not nightfall yet, I imagine he's still hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
And Dungeon Master, as I've told you before, I've got a few stashed in his saddlebags.
Okay.
As soon as I find that piece of paper. Ah, yes, here we go. It's a 400 gold piece miasma stone with a 16-foot diameter.
Yep, that'll do it. You're taking that one in?
Yeah, I thought I had another one, but I only have that one wrote down. So I'll take that one in and place it on the table.
Alright. Let me see if these guys have a heart attack. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Their eyes go bugged. Like, you just placed a fortune in front of them in gem form. And they look back up and back down and...
It only has a range of about 14 or 15 feet. You'll have to stay close by one another.
We can do that. Right, Steve? Yeah, Burns. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And wow.
Steven Barnes.
Steven Barnes,
Ow,
thank you.
Really?
Steven Barnes.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Right,
I am a goddamn plagiarist to core. Thank you, Marvel Cinematic Universe. And yeah, Steve is Steve is a scrawny, blonde-haired kid with blue eyes, and Barnes has darker hair. He's a bit bigger, but they're both teenagers. I'm doing it, guys. I came up with NPCs on the spur of a moment by completely stealing them from somewhere else.
Now follow me, both of you.
True Dungeon Master.
All right, you've got Steve and Barnes there. Did you give them the gem to hold on to, or are you taking that back?
Not yet. Not yet. It's in my hand.
All right, they're following.
I'm going to take them out to Jaziel.
Whoa.
This is my good friend Jaziel. If you try running away with my stone or abandoning your jobs, Jaziel will find you. And it won't be pretty. So do not accept this opportunity of employment lightly.
Steve, you think we should... No, let's do it, man. All right, we're in. Scary horse, sir. We promise we won't try anything.
Okay. In that case, I'll hand the stone over to them.
Who's wearing it? You're gonna wear it? Here, I have a belt patch. I'll wear it. Just stick close. All right, on your left. Shut up. Alright, Barnes is holding the thingy and belt pouch that he's got, and Steve's sticking to his left. Ha ha ha, joke over. Okay, moving forward, was there anyone else you were looking to hire?
Oh, damn, there's all sorts of people I need to hire, but not at this time. Because I looked at the to-do list, and Now look here, Jazeel, I got you some thumbs. Oh no, it's temporary. Until I can do better.
Chromie, Jazeel is doing this thing with his head and teeth, and it looks like he might be miming a laugh.
I'll
It's
smile.
very unnerving. Oh, Chromie, that joke hit home. God damn.
Okay, so I'll lead them back inside and make sure that they've brought something out for Jazeel to eat.
Alright. Now, just to clarify, are you paying them in coin, or you're like, you all work for me, and you get to stick along and have that gem and see the world? Like,
You get
because-
to hang on to the gem for now, but you'll get paid in coin.
Alright. They would have asked, and I apologize for trying to just keep things moving here. What are you paying? Daily, monthly?
Oh. Whenever we hit town, you'll get paid.
You're not gonna, like, short us, right? Like, no, of course you're not. You gave us the gem. Okay.
Did you look at the gem that you're holding?
Yeah, no. Very good point, sir. I apologize.
Did you look at my good friend, the Hell Horse? Do you think I'm going to shortchange you?
Sorry, sir. We've just had a lot of bad jobs in the past. Got burned a few
Yeah.
many times.
Very well then. You'll be paid handsomely.
All right, sir. We won't let you down. And I apologize for not making my voice high-pitched and squeaky enough. I trust you all will, excuse me.
Dinner is on me, and I have rooms at this establishment.
Well, you could always try me.
Thanks, Vader. Thanks.
See, I have a naturally high-pitched voice, and I can just high it up a little bit, you know, to give it that edge.
Wow.
So yeah,
Okay.
Dungeon Master.
Another
I'll
XP
make
for you,
sure.
Greg.
I'll make sure that they get fed and whatnot, and that they have a room for the night, and that they understand we'll be headed out first thing in the morning
Okay.
after a breakfast. Because I really don't see using Vi's connections to get that stuff unless somebody else in the party has a brilliant idea that I'm overlooking. And I still don't know if y'all want to go after the dragon at this point or not.
In my head, there's not a whole lot we can do against the dragon. Where most we're gonna be is just like a distraction for like a second.
You still
No.
need to talk about strategy.
No, I'm the cannon. Y'all are the pea shooters that do additional damage.
Hey, girls, what about that wand idea? This is
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out of character because,
Yeah, I
but
know. We're definitely out of character at this point. That was another one of the strategies, Dungeon Master. Because I know I've got 2 other magic users in the party. I can equip them with wands.
Ah.
Yeah, some thought went into this shit. Okay? But again, there's no point going forward with the strategy if y'all don't want to fight the dragon yet. I need to know because my next course of action depends on that.
Well, I have declared what the NPC's thoughts are, and that stands by them.
Okay, Vasa, you're on for the dragon. Okay, Golden. Is Autumn on for taking on the dragon? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's 2. Greg, yes or no?
sure, let's see what happens.
Okay. Dungeon Master, I'm pretty sure Vi was the most eager of our group. So at this point, I will... can we have Vi in NPC mode instead of sleeping sickness?
Alright, she sent me spells, so I have that. Her spell book might be iffy, but I'll just keep memorizing Magic Missile, I guess.
Okay. So I've got the Wand of Polymorphing and the Wand of Frost. Vader, which one was it I was going to let you borrow?
You were gonna give me the Wand of Frost temporarily and tell me all the command words in case somehow you have to teleport or go down.
Okay. So, Dungeon Master, after we eat dinner, I will move the party upstairs to the privacy of rooms. And again, the plan is
Greg with the Wand of Frost, and Vi with the Wand of Polymorphing.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll allow for this, but Vi, I'm gonna have sleeping sickness until y'all get to the dragon for simplicity's sake. But I'll allow you to transmit the knowledge now.
That's fine. So the command words, and make sure they're not holding it, and I'm not touching it. As I say the command words, make sure they've got the words right and understand the usage. Run through that with them a few times. Okay. And at this point, I'm gonna since I've got the whole party here except for the 2 Link boys, because they're in their own room. Okay, they do not need this level of knowledge. Okay, are any of you not protected by my enchantments that saves you from a weapon blow?
Me, boss.
How do
Okay,
you spell
so
Vi? V-E-I.
VAI.
VI.
Or no, it's VEI.
Yep, I spell it.
Vasa needs a magical weapon. Vasa, I thought you had the magic gloves. Shit. If we were back at the keep, I could have helped you out better. At this point, the best I can do for you, Vasa, I think is a +1 dagger. Yeah, because you're not getting my short sword.
The only thing I could say for, oh fuck.
So yeah,
Sorry.
so yeah, I'll loan Vasa my +1 dagger. Okay. Oh, or poisons. Well, you're going to want to wait until later to apply poison, so see me for that.
Best thing I can say for Autumn is give her an enchanted longsword, or if you could buff her with any type of buffing spells.
Chromie Cassie says she thinks she's good on... Sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. You're good. Cassie's good. Okay.
Peter and John don't honestly remember. It's possible, you know, Stub My Toe don't have it. If you want, I could try it now, but that'd be a waste if I did have it.
Yeah, that would be a waste. So, no, don't do that.
Dungeon Master, of course, knows, but they weren't paying attention enough. Because I couldn't remember it instantly, they didn't either.
Alright, so before we go in, we need to dose up weapons with various poison. But there's no point in doing it right now. Because it'll dry out while we're traveling.
Party, would you all like a tiny XP juice over here from the monsters fought on the way here? Well, really, it's just that one encounter that was fireballed.
Well, it's not going to do anything for me, so if you want to hand it out, go ahead and let them have it.
I'd have to quickly calculate it. Do y'all want me to pause session while I do that real quick? Okay, I figured some of y'all are low enough level that... Oh boy, 4 whole monsters! We might get a level up from this. Okay, so give me a second, please.
What were they, Double M?
Adherers.
Oh, that's Fiend Folio. I haven't seen those in a while.
They look like mummies, and fire degrades their adhering properties, so they were worthless at that point.
Let me guess, they were kind of like they glued onto things?
Yeah, if they attack you or you attack them, you get stuck to them. Actually, I shouldn't say anymore. Fire is very effective against them, as y'all have noted. They were...
Could be.
4 hit die monsters, and there were 4 of them, so...
I picked the right spell.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, then I'm going to go for a couple of drags real quick, and then I'm going to have to do some serious spell crunching on the party. So, party, y'all are in limbo, hanging around while I study, cast kind of shit.
Okay, so 85... plus Okay. 4 more attacks. No, no, no. Yeah, I'll give that. So 1 special XP. Could they do anything
Hey,
else? Not really.
Dungeon Master,
Yeah?
can Greg find the Lady of the Night while we're there at some point? If we're gonna be that long.
Yeah, there's a couple, women hanging around.
Just women?
You know
There's
what
a-
I mean. You're looking for a specific type of woman, and yeah, you see a couple that you think might be what you're looking for. What are you doing, Greg?
What time is it again? Around what?
It's getting
second.
close to evening, but it's not yet proper nighttime. Oh, this is actually pretty pathetic. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize how weak these things were. Okay, divide that by 3 NPCs at Meet Greg, Vasa, Miko. Not Miko, Vasa, Autumn, and Vi is 8. Okay. Party, I will message y'all things really quick.
Okay.
Dom. Oh, not MU. Should be
All right.
evenly.
Let me write that down.
Veda. Okay, Vader, Dom, Golden Grills, Aiden. Okay, that's everyone.
Ooh, I broke a level. Just kidding.
Yeah, that doesn't do much. Right
Alright, so how many of you need a stone skin?
Jesus Christ, you just killed me, Grills.
Thanks.
I have one, but since all of my means of attack are going to be melee right now, I feel like a second one would not hurt her at all.
Okay,
boss.
who doesn't have a stone skin?
Peter and
Me.
John are unsure, and Greg apparently does not.
Okay, gonna lay one on Greg. And who else was it?
Peter and John aren't sure. You've given them both before, they're not sure if that's gone or not.
Alright, then I'm going to put one on Pete.
Okay.
At this point, everyone stand by and guard me. While I break out the book, Dungeon Master. First things first. First 18 minutes. I'm blitzing over the lightning bolt I've got memorized for 2 fireballs.
Duly noted.
Hopefully the next one does more than 26 hit points. Okay. After that, I've used the 2 stone skins I had memorized. So I'm going to memorize stone skin twice, which is going to be 3 times 12 minutes each, 24 more minutes.
24 more minutes. Okay, you will get this time.
Okay. When I'm done with that, I will cast one of them on John.
One on John. Okay, John thanks you. Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? No? All right, then I'll cast the other one on Squishy Vasa.
Thank you.
Comes 6
Next order of business.
Alright, hey, the NPCs didn't break a level.
Pete, stay
Yeah?
close to John for the rest of the night and hold still. And I'm casting another spell on Pete.
Invis, 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 invis.
It's invis.
Hoorah.
All right. So before we head out in the morning, I'm going to do more spells. Pete, again, nobody can see you. So whisper and let
John know where you're at all times for opening and closing doors, etc., etc. Try not to make a spectacle when you eat breakfast in the morning.
Okay.
And
Here,
at this point,
John, let's go up to the room so I don't clank around and wake someone up.
yes, go to your own rooms. Eat, drink, be merry, whatever you want. We are done here for the night. Must make preparations for the morrow. Good evening, my companions. And Dungeon Master, once they have all left the room, I will set my normal precautions.
Okay.
And in fact, Dungeon Master, I brought a spare crossbow with me. So it's going to be a permanent fixture for the window in my room now.
Okie dokie.
Okay, and after that is set and the bed is moved and the door is locked, I will rememorize invisibility, 6 minutes, and 2 more stone skins at 12
What's your
minutes
percent
each.
chance for set traps again, by the way?
My percentage on set traps is 50.
50, duly noted, okay.
So, yeah, I need half an hour for an invisibility and 2 more stone skins. And then I'm going to sleep.
Okay, give me a second. One window. Okay, so you're going for another invisibility, 2 stone skins that you are studying for. What is everyone else doing? I've got the NPCs doing normal NPC things. Pete is staying up in his room.
Okay, Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
What are the comeliness of the?
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Oh, nice. She's good. Max, basically. She's not quite an 18, otherwise she wouldn't be quite at this establishment, which is getting better, mind you. So call her a 16 or 17.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta hire a new cook.
So, Greg, am I to assume that you'll be paying a certain sum of money that you can message me and some adult activities will occur behind doors? You all get to do taxes.
Grills. What happened to the old cook?
Nothing.
Are you
I just want
hiring
a better cook.
Okay. Something happened to him.
Your
I'm a
charisma's a
super
42.
villain, god damn it. I'm not sitting around eating Cheerios and fucking TV dinners. I want to eat well. That's one of the rewards of being a supervillain.
I thought he got 8 or something.
No. The staff at my establishment are just fine. I just want to upgrade. I'm not even going to fire the old cook. I'm just going to have a supplemental cook. We're trying to make this a 5-star establishment, not some dive. Come on, man. I'm a classy supervillain.
Alright. Vader, let me know if you're taking her up on that offer, and everyone else, you all doing anything special tonight?
Nope.
Dungeon Master, since I'm not sure on Vi's disposition with the sleeping sickness, if she's in NPC mode, then we'll make, well, if he's in NPC mode, then...
Hey, Vi.
And speak of the devil, welcome back, Lydia. I was just saying that if you were in sleeping sickness, we were going to make sure you were comfortable for the night, but if you were in NPC mode, that you would take care of yourself, obviously.
Where are we currently?
We are currently at the Inn of the Drunken Fighter, and the party has just departed from my room, where I put stone skin on some people and invisibility on Pete. And I'm going to be crushing some spells the next day to beefcake everyone when we get close.
Okay, then I'm going to the room I've already dubbed as mine.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a permanent room, so to speak.
Hmm.
What is it, Dungeon Master? I have 3 rooms that are dedicated. Yeah, one's mine. The other
technically, you have the room that has 3 beds in it.
He has the large bedroom.
Look, however y'all bunk up is whatever. You're not paying for it. That much is for sure. It's a dedicated room. I'm the fucking silent partner, half owner of this establishment. So yeah. I'm a smooth supervillain.
Yeah, that's a good point,
You don't have to share a
Greg.
room with him.
Yeah, Greg, are you kicking
You
your
can kick
roommate
him
out
to
or
the
going to a
curb.
different room? Also, I'll need an answer to that other question.
Do not ask Vasa to join. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, kinky.
What are the prices for a standard room?
Standard room, 2 gold pieces for a 1-bedroom deal.
Yeah.
Don't forget to inquire about our hourly rates.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
girls.
Vasa, you could kick Greg out and have Cassie come
Vasa,
join you.
you'll have the room to yourself, as Greg is going to rent a room and a woman. Okay, Greg, I need an answer to that other question, unfortunately. This is relevant for a reason, and yeah, it's fucking awkward, man. Trust me, I know. I have no enjoyment in this, but y'all make me do this shit, I swear.
I guess
I know
Autumn
the
is
off-world reason why you're asking, but
Give me on a
feel
scale
like-
of 1 to 10, my dude.
I feel like a 7.
A 7. Okay, thank you. So a 7 would put you at that odds. Okay. Okay. Well, Greg, you don't believe to have disrupted your stone skin during your extracurricular activities.
Oh my god.
To be fair, it takes a lot of actual force behind that.
Oh my
I've already
God.
had that conversation with girls.
People sometimes.
Anyhow, moving forward. I love you all so much. You give me so much joy and entertainment every single week without fail.
Think about it. If Greg's potentially
trying
gonna
not to think
die
about
to
it.
that dragon, he's gonna want to get
Yeah.
laid beforehand.
I'm really trying not to think about it.
I agree with Double M.
Now see, Double M, isn't this much better that I have Kassan at the keep because I'm not doing all this whoring and shit in town. See?
Yeah, but even when you didn't have Kassan, you didn't whore around like this. These people are just freaks. Anyways, party, aside from an encounter with harlots, which really doesn't go anywhere because the party's asleep when it occurs, the party goes through the night without encounter. And the next morning, light shines upon Denalia, day 112. Crormeat, I forgot to mention something to you that would have happened, so I'm going to retroactively mention something.
Okay.
Things to sale.
Here's what I found.
That's master.
Don't. Go ahead.
And roll to see how pleasurable it was.
I'm gonna yell.
You had a good time. Next!
I'm gonna yell.
Oh, that's a good question though. If we woke up anyone,
Oh my god.
Congratulations, you disturbed everyone's rest. No. Next! No, I'm gonna let you have this. You had a good time, man, and you didn't manage to disturb anyone. Be thankful. Yeah, no. Aiden, you and Shiny started a monster that has gone completely out of your control. I hope you're really proud, because I would be. Shiny started that. You kept it going, though. It takes 2 to tango. No, wait, hold on. Aubrey did it by herself. Never mind. Anywho, moving forward, party. It's the morning hours. Most people are done being whores at this time of day. Most. What is the party doing?
Okay, get up, get breakfast, make sure they've fed Jazeel, look for the Link Boys, eat.
Morning Prayer's eating. Anyone else doing anything special or out of the ordinary? Excuse me. Okay.
So that is. Well, good.
I give it 15 to 30 minutes before that comes back, Aiden, so enjoy the next half hour. Okay, so I'm going to have everyone eat breakfast, so on and so forth. Peter is staying in Viz, so he and John eat upstairs in their room. Ah, yes, John's bugging Peter about questions about life in the army. Okay. You know, so your Link boys did get a room for the night, courtesy of you, like you said. Vi, I don't think Vi got a stone skin last night.
Did you need a stone skin, Vi? Are you out? Because that was what I polled the party, and it's like, who's out of stone skins?
No, it should be B, not R.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to go ahead, Dungeon Master, and slap 2 on Vi before we ride out.
Okay, then.
Damn it. I gotta erase
So
that.
Vi, mark those up. Yeah. Aiden, for your reference, because you actually are going to have to edit in formations, Crormead has hired 2 Link boys, these 2 teenage human males named Steve and Barnes. Steve is a scrawny, blonde-haired kid with blue eyes, and Barnes is a bit sturdier built, maybe 16 or so. They're both kids, like 15, 16 years old. Long, dark. Do they have stones? Crormead, they did not come with their own stones. Crormead gave them a stone that Barnes is holding on to, and Steve is sticking on his left. So, yeah, all good.
It's a 16-foot diameter stone worth 400 gold pieces, but I told them it was about 14 foot. That way they'll stay closer together.
Well, I mean, they can see where the miasma stops. It's a visual thing.
Okay. But I've also warned them if they try running off with my shit, Jazeel is going to hunt them down and eat them.
You know, Vi, the sad fact of the matter is less than 1 in 1,000 people has a miasma stone. They're expensive. The party is kind of high rollers in this regard, so most of y'all don't even notice the difference. It's like a set it and forget it kind of deal. But for NPCs, this is life or death. And yeah, this adds to the cost of Link boys and shit.
Oh, yeah, but... Yeah.
Well, they're Link boys. They're going to stay out
I'm
of the
gonna go
fights.
refill my drink. Yeah.
But
In
I'm
fact,
the goddamn Mistwalker, so...
Steve doesn't have this Barnes. Barnes is lucky. Barnes has a dagger.
So this is Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes, right?
Yeah, basically. But they're both the teenage variant. Steve is not a super soldier in this. And Bucky is aged down slightly. He's not a soldier either in this. They're just kids right now. Yes, 2 scrawny little shits that are going to feed the horses and water the animals and keep an eye out for trouble and hold the torches. And they won't demand a share of the treasure, but every time you get some coin, they'll be like, please, sir, may I have 1 or 2 so I can feed myself? That's what I'm asking. As the person who's currently keeping track of that, where are you sticking these 2 NPCs? As they will stick wherever you want them to, as long as it's on a wagon. They can't run for
if
that
there's
long.
room, I'd put them on the rear wagon right now. That's just me, though. Lydia, you make that call. Because, you know, I'm the tip of the spear. Okay, then Dungeon Master, last wagon.
Alright,
3rd
Aiden,
wagon.
please adjust your formation accordingly.
Okay,
And-
Dungeon Master. How far do I believe it is from Renvera to the area where we lost, fought the dragon?
Okay, I'm gonna have to do some math here. If it was about 40 from there, and that's about... You could be looking at almost 60 miles, because Renvera is in almost the exact opposite direction of where you need to go. But
In
that's
that case,
angling
then...
to your keep, so yeah.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. That actually works out. Okay, so Dungeon Master, I'll drop. What did we decide a ballista was, or no? The thing I need to mount the ballista on, the pivot thing.
The pivot thing. I'll give you that for. Oh, 10 gold pieces, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy that and 50 gold pieces worth of supplies, food, and whatever for the keep.
All right, that's a few days at least. Probably more.
Okay, and after we've got all that purchased and loaded up, we are headed back to the keep since that's on the way. And yeah, we're going to try for that 3.5 miles an hour on the road. And we're going to try for 3 hours once we hit the E sign. Oh, damn. That's right, Lydia. You were out of things. So we short circuited that. Yeah. Dungeon Master, we need to see about Vi's thing.
Okay. Bron
Okay,
Brazier. I don't have a price for that.
That's actually spelled with a Z, I believe. Not going to nitpick. Brazier. So, yeah, it's like a great big wok about 3 feet in diameter, and it's made out of bronze, and you cook or burn shit in it. Lydia, do you have the money for that? Okay. Dungeon Master, how much for that brazier as is needed for Find Familiar spell?
Bronze brazier for a Find Familiar spell. It mentions how much gold pieces in spices and shit, but not the cost of the brazier, so I'm just freestyling it here. You'll find a suitable one for 5 gold pieces.
Okay, then yeah, I'll go ahead and pick that up.
Shit.
Here, Vi, hang on to it.
What? Did you get charged so much more, John D?
I think I did.
Yeah, he got 100 GP thing.
Oh, I was going to say 200, but okay.
Let me Find Familiar here for a second. I might have to adjust that. I wouldn't want to undercharge y'all.
All right, I'm going to go for a smoke, but yeah, Dungeon Master, we're going to hunt up Vi's family and see how that goes, because, yeah, I'll be back in 2.
Okay. Lightning bolt. It literally doesn't even pop up. That's annoying. I'm just going to do a quick check in the DMG for bronze, see if I come up with the price of anything. There's only 20 hits for it. Boop, 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 boop. Random language. I mean, it's just a brazier made of bronze. And I know I'm saying that wrong, and I apologize. These are just dragon subtitles.
Brazier.
Alright. Fuck it. I'll leave it at 5. You got a good steal. Congratulations. Here, let me mark that down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So 5 gold pieces just for the craftsmanship and so on and so forth. Okay. Price list.
Material is usually not the final decider of price.
Okay.
Sure, if you're dealing like with dragon's hide or whatever, yeah, the price is going to be a lot.
So it
with
can't be
that,
that costly. Oh, yes, it can, because it has to be of the finest craftsmanship, exquisitely.
Oh, in that case, make that 20.
20? All right.
You can get a normal one for 5, but the actual good craftsmanship is going to be...
I've already marked off 5. All right, so 15 more. That's, all right. I got it.
Thank you. Good players. Okay. So, I don't actually have good music to play here, but Vi, are you leading them all to your house? If I knew where I was going. Well, yeah, obviously you don't have a map of Rinvera, because I literally haven't even drawn one yet. I just have a circle with some dots here and there. But I do know where your house is, and I do know how long it will take the party to get there. So, let's see if you all meet a vampire on the way in. Okay, no vampire that you all are aware of.
Damn, I need to recruit some of those.
My god, man.
We can roll again.
Okay.
Yeah, we may have to make another trip to morgue.
Alright.
Vampire ballista gunners. Yes, I'm so feeling it.
I don't have anything for this. Alright, I guess there really isn't anything. Someone can play some music if they'd like, but I can't think of anything tonally appropriate. Alright, Vi, you will lead the party towards the northern section of the city. This is where some of the finer houses and temples are located at, though most of the temples are more centrally themed. Anyways, so the houses start to get bigger, more grandiose, farther apart, and there's a lot more guards patrolling the street and such, and you're getting a lot of attention with the Hell Horse Pyramid, although no one has challenged your presence there yet. And yeah, Vi is leading y'all towards like the nicest house in town. This is not an appropriate thingy, right?
It
Yes,
could be.
Vi. Your father is one of the big six. Okay.
Big six rich bitches.
Governors. So yeah, Vi, you recognize guards with the crest of your family, which I have not bothered to draw out because I'm a lazy fuck, but it's a crest that you recognize. They have this traditional green armor, metal or leather. And yeah, there's like a gate and everything. Since it's my family, can I make it? Okay, but don't make it a penis. That's my big stipulation there. It can't be a penis. Other things are fine for the most part, but it shouldn't be vulgar. No, I can't say you do, Vi.
Why would you look like Greg?
It's a
All right.
joke.
So now that penis is out, obviously the next question. Never mind.
Damn it, girls. So, Vi, as you approach the house, are you doing anything special?
You know what, Double M, actually, that music, that's always appropriate for a horror meet.
Right. Yeah. Okay, Vi, you, I don't know, Vader. Try that in session and find out. Okay, Vi, is my father in? Alright, give me a second here. I'll assign that percent probability. Missy, I think you got the wrong house here. And the guard continues that formation. He and his fellow guardsmen up there are standing guard and paying attention to y'all, but yeah, Vi. He does not appear to know who you are.
Okay. Ooh, this is...
Oh, well, 1 second there. That is an out of character, I will note, but I'll accept it for in character. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, hold on a second. Ma'am, I apologize. It's been a while since you were home. You wouldn't know me. I was hired after you departed, and that's why I didn't know you. Your father did say to expect you coming by at some point in the next couple years. Welcome home. Your father is in. Now, people, this house is indeed gated and walled and such. Not like a castle, but like a thingy.
An estate.
An estate, exactly. Guard patrols, so on and so forth. Well, ma'am, I would be happy to take you. Your friends will have to wait outside as the Lord is not currently seeing people at this moment. Other than, of course, you, ma'am.
Oh,
What are you suggesting we're not high-class material?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't make the rules. It's up to the Lord who comes and goes.
Are you an ignorant, blundering fool?
I mean no offense, sir.
Then I suggest you...
Please, no. Don't try and interfere. I actually had something typed up. Don't fuck this over for
Very
me.
well, Vi. Continue then.
Yeah, guys, there's Whis around the other guy's neck, and he's casually reaching for it.
Gotta play that megalomania up.
You're not Del Granito.
No, but
There has to be some music for this. Yeah, fuck it, we'll use this.
yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
I don't know. There's something whimsical and so on and so forth.
Damn it, Jim! I'm a war mage, not a diplomat.
Yeah. Not commands.
Aggressive diplomacy.
Typey. Girls, give Aiden time to type. He doesn't type as fast as you and I do. Good old keyboard fingers. See, that's what I call it. They call it carpal tunnel, but I call it keyboard
I'm just
fingers.
getting something ready in case.
Fireball!
No, I'd have Fireball typed out way faster.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? I could type ready that for actions for the round. Just in case.
Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Man, tonight could have gone so many different ways. But still only at the halfway mark. So it could go a couple different ways as it stands. Give me a second, Aiden.
Hey, Mama. No, I didn't mean to leave you my drill bits. They got left behind by accident.
Okay, Vi. I shall take 3 with me, and I will not be left. This one.
Well, I guess we'll have to correct that tomorrow, won't we? Yeah.
Vi, what is your charisma score?
It's Denalia night, Mama.
It's Denalia night.
I fireballed some monsters earlier.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first thing. I heard teen.
Junior
13, okay. Give me a second to consider the reaction here.
I shall take 3 with me, and while I will not be denied, this is my home also. Miss Walker, Kathy, and Jazeel, follow me, please. Turns towards the guards. If you know what is good for you, you will take me to my father now, or I'm sure the Miss Walker would have no issue with relieving you of your head. I have no time for this, nor does the Miss Walker. I have business deal to offer my father, and you're impeding that. Oof!
Grills.
Yo.
It's okay if you fireball monsters on Denalia, but if we kill the monsters, we're suddenly the bad guys.
Look, dude, I'm already a supervillain. I can't be just a bad guy, okay? That's like a demotion.
It's already been chiseled in stone. I'm a force of evil. I'm like a malignant thunder tornado.
Okay.
No, that's not quite the right spelling. By the way, party, yeah, no, a couple of the other guards on the estate are observing this, and none of them have like drawn weapons or started casting spells, but you're being noticed.
How many guards are there, Dungeon Master?
Okay, you've got the 2 at the gate. There are 6 more behind the gate that at this point they were 2 roving patrols that met in the middle and see this and are currently holding position. And there might be a couple more.
So
I haven't done a
8
great
guys.
job of describing this thing here because I'm trying to be lazy and keep this going quickly, but if I need
Okay.
to, I will have to draw out a battle map. As the party might have to fight these people if they make the wrong choices. Or the certain choices. I can't say right or wrong, I must remain neutral.
Okay, so it's a gate. I'm assuming it's made out of like wrought iron or
Wrought
something
iron.
like that.
hmm
Okay.
Wide enough for a well-sized wagon to pass through when it's open. Obviously, there are 2 guards standing at attention in front. Vi is typing. I wish I could fill this silence here with some important information. Does anyone have any questions right now that I can answer while we wait for Aiden to type?
What kind of armor are these guardsmen wearing?
Alright, beautiful. Plate mail or chain mail, respectively. It seems to be an even mix. Decent quality stuff, too. Polished to a shine. You can tell that the Lord clearly did not spare any expense on equipping his guards with good shit.
Well, sure.
Obviously, he's not going to bother getting a full suit of plate mail, but the normal plate mail, that can work. That's easy enough to just, okay, make a rough size, have some straps to attach it, so on and so forth. It doesn't need to be sized so much. They would have normal helms on, not great helms, obviously. No need for lowering the visor. You're a guard. You need your field of view to be open.
All right, I've got the impression that Lydia's still got a minute or so of typing, so I'm going to go for a couple of drags real quick. I'll be right back. I am very eager to see where this is going.
Mm-hmm. You and me both.
Jeopardy music.
I apologize, guys. I want to do this right, which means I have to play the characters. If it takes time, it takes time. I apologize.
I so much want to throw out. Then fetch us refreshments if we are to wait in the street like commoners. But I'm holding off on it.
Oh.
You buffoon, I'm telling you, we will have no issue with taking your head. I've seen firsthand what he can do, and it will be your life on the line because you wish to follow orders that will most likely cost you your lives instead of just doing as I have asked. It is better to ask forgiveness than it is to be held accountable for damages that will be brought upon my house because you wish to deny the Mistwalker entry since I am inviting him in. Turns to Mistwalker. I tried to be diplomatic here, but they seem to think you are not what your reputation makes you out to be. Clearly, surviving a dragon attack is not enough to warrant you following me inside. So, guardsmen, you can either stand aside and 3 I've called will follow me to my father, or do you wish to insult the Mistwalker further? Ooh, Dungeon Master, I've got to know their reactions.
Yeah, no. So, this guardsman obviously is very nervous. His fellow's pretty nervous. He's put the whistle between his teeth at this point, but hasn't blown it yet. And I need to consider this for a second.
You know, I'm pretty sure I can discharge the crossbow before you can blow that whistle. Yes! Supervillain karma! Yes!
Hey,
Just
meat chop first.
Huh?
Meat chop first.
Meat chomp first?
No. Mead, a crow mead, shot first.
Oh,
make
yeah, meat
Star
shot
Wars
first.
show
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, Han Solo. Meat shot first, yeah. Well, Guido, see, the thing is...
Yeah, basically.
So he's calling on you. Mead.
Yes. I see. Oh, Golden's typing something.
Wow.
I'm not typing anything important. It's just flavor thing. I just thought it was funny.
Alright, party. The guards are denying everyone except for Vi entry. And
Jazeel! Chap, would you mind if we were to bypass this foolishness? I believe we can go border.
Jazeel nods.
Then I'll summon the master of this manor and bring him here. Jazeel, please.
Okay. Okay, well, the guards are watching, and yeah, there's weapons being gripped tighter here as you... Describe what you're doing, please.
Getting Jazeel to shift me and him into the border ethereal.
What sorcery is this? And whistle blow.
And we're walking through them and the gate, and yeah, we're going in.
Alright, the guards are scrambling. The group up front is approaching and telling you all to halt. Are you all halting? The rest of the party. Jazeel and Co. pass straight through.
Yeah, walking through them. We're walking through them.
What the hell? What the hell? And yeah, there's whistles being blown, and oh boy, it's about to be chaotic. Okay, yeah, y'all are border inside
ethereal.
The thingy here. Ethereal, yeah, border ethereal.
Yes.
What y'all doing now?
Jazeel, let's head up to the main house. I'm sure we can find him inside.
Right, well,
Hold on,
guards
I'm putting in my
discharge
thing in actions.
some crossbows at y'all, and Yikes. Yeah, Vi, Border is kind of infy. Hand on hilt, if they try and detain me, you won't go quietly. Greg, it's not that they're ignoring you, but they're paying way too more attention to that. The guards at the gate are looking back and forth like, what the hell? What the hell? But yeah, no, the guards don't appear to be trying to detain you all at the gate. Yeah. There's quite a few people running around at this point. Autumn sitting down the wagon. Okay. You all are moving up there. How fast are you all moving? A leisurely stroll? A fast pace?
Can you manage a stately trot, Jazeel? Let's look forward to doing this.
Okay, wow. I did not anticipate this.
Master.
Mhm.
Does the guard that I was
son, welcome
talking
home.
to say anything to what I just said?
Oh, he didn't hear you because when you are in the border, you can't directly communicate into the normal.
I'm not in the border.
Border Ethereal, yes you are. Coromid said you were
No.
going with. No?
No, he only said him and Jazeel.
I'll double check with the Coromid because I misinterpreted that then.
I did something else, I forget what. But that handrail is sturdy as fuck. It's where the can crusher used to be.
Actually, I'm
I'm
gonna go
just
grab the
sitting there.
bathroom real quick.
I'm not about this.
I didn't see it because I walked in through the dark. Oh well. Next time you go through.
Edivoskin.
I didn't get to anchor it where I wanted, but it's anchored into the studs, the uprights, and that thing is solid. And yeah, she had the can crusher to grab, but that's nothing. Okay, this is a regular handrail, and I smoothed off on the backside where it had a rough spot, so she won't get splinters or anything like that. It's classy. We've still got half of a pizza. It's pepperoni and pineapple. Well, I got it for me since you weren't going to be here, and yeah, it's just after 9, so.
Yeah, it's a good time.
You ate out.
No, John bought a pizza.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
Is
Welcome
there
back, Double
a
M.
better way to
Fucking
say
nerd.
that?
So yeah, we're playing on the
Ethan?
double M
Because
scale.
I'm a little confused by your wording.
But I'm glad you're home.
I don't suffer
All right.
I don't suffer fools, but my father does. I'm stating that I don't surround myself with people who are idiots, but my father does. Case in point, the guards.
Grills. Coordinate with me here. Did you send Vi into the Border Ethereal as well?
No, I did not take Vi into the border after all with
Okay.
me. Just me and
Okay.
Jazeel.
I misunderstood then. So yeah, Vi, yeah. At this point,
Sorry.
the guard is pleading with you. Man, please call him off. This will be my head no matter what. Please call him off so we can talk about this. And yeah, Coromid, Jazeel, y'all are getting some crossbows discharged and then
Wait, no.
failing to effect.
Yeah, apparently at this point, walls and gates and shit don't stop us. Excuse me, June's calling. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, we're just trotting on up to the house and through the walls. Oh.
Okay, yeah, Coromid, yeah, what are you doing once you get up to the house?
We
It's a
are
large
moving
estate,
through-
of course.
We are moving through the first door / wall, whatever, and looking for an office, or you know, we're looking for somebody who looks important and scaring the shit out of whoever else we come across on the way.
Okay, yeah, no, you're scaring the shit out of people. There are servants and so forth running. There's one person who might have been the steward. He was in nicer clothing. You came through and he looked at you on Pale's boast and was like, evacuate them now! And he's running off. Are you chasing after him? What are you doing? It's a large thing. There's, let's
what
say you enter from the
direction
south, there's northwest and east to go.
What direction did he shout to?
He shouted to the west and headed that way.
Okay, we're going that way.
Alright, and you're keeping up with him?
Yeah, probably overtaking him.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So it's how to describe it. The normal steward.
If he's calling for somebody else's evacuation, he's not the boss.
No, he isn't.
So, yeah, we're going where he hollered, evacuate them, evacuate them.
Yeah, no. Aquarmaid, we're going to dip away from you, because at this point, party, there are a number of town guardsmen showing up. You recognize them? And they are asking what on earth is going on. Party, what are you all doing?
Right as I say that. Right as I say, oh, they're gonna get detained.
Party? Y'all doing anything?
Put my hands off my weapons.
Taking your hands off your weapon, duly noted. Vi, hello guardsmen, how are you? And at this point, the guardsmen are stating that they heard the whistle that indicates there's a problem, and the house guardsmen are saying, yeah, no, there's the fucking Mistwalker or something inside on his hell horse, and the conch guardsman's like, oh shit.
Autumn was just gonna shrug at them. Like, oh yeah.
What the hell is going on
Shit's
here?
happening.
Oh,
Shit's
boy.
happening, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Alright. Back to you, Coromid. So you're inside, next to her on Jazeel. Yeah, this guy tries to duck into a corridor once he realizes you're following him. Are you still following him? He's clearly trying to...
I'm gonna go past him. If he's trying to duck, because he's a peon. He's a functionary. Okay.
Okay. You go past into the west. There's a staircase up and down.
Oh, go up. Go
Okay.
up.
Going up. Okie dokie. So Jazeel half flies, half walks you up those stairs. And what are you doing at this point? There's an entryway back down towards the east. You came from the west, but you're on the floor higher. I don't have a map out here, so I'm doing this mostly off the tip of my tongue.
Okay.
Bear with me.
Do we see servants or any people scurrying hither or fro?
There's like one servant. He might have been a cook or not cook, but like a serving staff. You know what it is, rough clothing type deal. And he saw y'all and darted down a hallway.
Okay, go to where he came from.
Okay, he went from... where did he come from? Okay, you're heading down that way. There are some more guards at this point, by the way. They try to intercept you, and you kind of pass through them, and they're like, what the fuck is this? My silver sword isn't working.
Yeah.
Alright, away from you, back to the party. Okay, yeah, party. The guardsmen are stating everyone's going to remain here, no weapons, because they're getting this sorted out, and you all are essentially witness/suspects, so they're going to take down information here, and the guardsmen are like, you got to get in there and help, and it's like, what the fuck do you want me to do? He walked through the gates! Call a mage, I don't know! You want me to call a mage against the Mistwalker? Are you insane? Anywho, party, that's... I'm assuming you all are complying with the guard's wishes. Let me know otherwise.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to see what the guardsmen say to what I had said about, yes, my father guard's an idiot.
Alright, well, we'll take your statement in a minute, ma'am. Because the guards are, of course, protesting. I'm just following orders, dude! Coromid, back this way. Yeah, no, there's a large contingent of guards, and in the middle of them is this one lordly-looking person.
Okay. Lordly-looking person.
Finest robes, some rings on his fingers, and he looks in
and
shock
how many
at
guards?
you. He's got about 16 of them with him. Several of them level crossbows and fire, and nothing.
Okay. I'll hold up a hand, open palm, and then I will steeple my fingers and nod.
Yeah, the guards are forming a shield wall between you and them, and you hear... Well, actually, you don't, is the issue.
I see lips moving.
Yeah, you see lips moving. There's commands going on.
Okay. I'll wait for them to settle down a bit.
Oh, fucking hell. They're not gonna settle. Some powerful sorcerer literally walked through the doors onto the second floor. That lord is trying to evacuate.
I'll cock my head to the right slightly. And still, fingers steepled, looking at them.
Alright, I'll give it another shot because I know what you're trying to do here. Alright, they're holding for a second. And they're observing what you're doing at this point.
Jazeel. Make sure that we're not in the middle of something where phasing back in would be detrimental.
You're in a hallway tall and long enough to fit Jazeel and you astride him.
Okay, phase us back in, but be ready to take us back out if these people get stupid.
Okay. Well, it should be noted, Kuromid, obviously you've got some people reloading crossbows while others are covering them with their crossbows up. And you are phasing back out?
Phasing back into the prime material plane. Still, fingers and thumbs steepled. Hello, I seek the lord of this manor.
Okay, give me a minute here. Okay, alright, so any of them have an itchy trigger finger. Oh, amazingly not.
Do not make me angry.
Okay, let's deal with Lord himself.
Woo!
Okay. Kuromid, the stately looking fellow, kind of looks out from behind the shield wall. I am Lord Denalia.
Ah, yes, your daughter's out front. She wanted me and her and one or two other people to come in and speak with you. But instead, I've been harassed, harangued, and treated like a commoner. I am a Kuromid. I am the Mistwalker. Shall we palaver now?
Give me a second. Alright, let's palaver. If you would be so kind as to head downstairs, I'll have... Here, get the butler, blah blah blah, and have them take them to the meeting room. I'll see them immediately.
Yes, that would be great if my entourage could come in and maybe we have some light refreshments and conduct things in a civilized manner. You seem to be a man of means, and I'm a man of means, and we don't need all of this ruckus now, do we?
Indeed.
Very good. It is a pleasure to meet you. I shall go back out and wait at the front, as that would have been much more polite, but we seem to have been getting such a runaround. I thought it was best to be direct. I shall adjourn and see you shortly. Thank you. Jazeel, let's go.
Hey, Dungeon Master.
Yeah, huh?
Do any of the guards react to Greg's
Guys, I'm in two places at once. You really think I'm reading in-game chat while running this universe? Give me a break.
Yes.
I can't multitask
You're
that well.
omnipotent, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I stopped time to make the illusion of omniscience. Speaking of which,
Well done.
time stop while I catch up, since now you want to do this. Okay, so Kuromid, you're heading with Jazeel back down?
Yep.
You going physically or in
meet back
Yeah, of
with
course.
Party at the gates, and of course, we'll move a little faster going back out, and of course, make sure that we're not phasing into jack shit, and of course, make sure that people are calm before we phase back in. You know, steepled fingers and the cocked head and looking at people like, really? Are you pointing that at me? Come on, kind of just that look. That really? You're pointing that shit at me? Really? That look.
Mm-hmm.
And
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Kuromid, town guard is there asking questions. What are you telling them?
Oh, I think this was all a misunderstanding. The Lord of the Manor is making preparations, and we'll be having refreshments. Can I tell what his rank is by his insignia, Dungeon Master?
You're not very familiar with the insignia because you haven't really bothered to look at it before that I'm aware of. Even with photographic memory, it's not getting much help here. He's obviously some ranking thing.
So, Captain?
Sure, Captain. Let's go with that. Why not?
Captain. Ah, very well. Captain, if you'd like to join us for this little meeting of the minds and I assure you it's peaceful and civilized.
Very well. I think me and some of my boys will. And
That
he's
would be
still getting
excellent.
statements. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I got to update time. Y'all have really fucked it.
I gotta go for a smoke. No blood has been drawn at this time, good sir.
Not without the guard's lack of trying.
Monkeys go burr.
Monkeys go burr. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. That's gonna do that. Those pieces are gonna move there. At that point, the party comes on in.
Monkeys 3, Denalia Drift.
Yeah, basically. That's gonna happen predictably that badly.
Okay. Damn it! I got a horse. I got a hell horse, and I know how to use it.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so at this point, here's what's happening. The Link Boys are, of course, staying with the wagons and looking terrified, mind you. They were interrogated as well and gave identical reports of basically what happened. A party. After a few minutes, the guards, of course, taking down details and getting reports and so on and so forth. A group of guards come out with the steward/butler person that you saw before, Crowmead. Vi, you know this guy. When you were a kid, he used to, give you candy and such, and he looks incredibly worried. And, he shakily introduces himself as Mr. Something or other to you all. I had a name and it slipped out of my head. It's unimportant. And, Vi, he gives you a weak smile. Welcome back. Okay. The Lord is willing to see... Yes, hello again, thank you. The Lord is willing to see the Mistwalker and Vi, and one other, in the meeting room. He's asked that you all do not bring any weapons there, as circumstances are auspicious, to say the least. And, my lords, he said that if you all argued the point, he would allow you all to bring in a sword or some such to defend yourselves with. Just kindly keep it sheathed.
Might I suggest Cassie join us?
Do I get to shit in a rich guy's house? Okay, I'm down. And, the steward, of course, looks properly mortified at Cassie's brusqueness. Yeah, Cassie is not of the upper class.
Castilian, I go nowhere unarmed, but I assure you, I have not drawn steel this day, and those are not my most potent weapons in any event.
Mr.
I give you my pledge that I will not start any bloodshed. I am the Mistwalker. I am a Crormead.
Mr. Crormead, sir, then it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Might I at least ask that you unload the bolts from your crossbow?
I'll do so.
Thank you, sir. That will be all.
Sadly, Stuart, that is not the scariest thing he could throw at you.
I am well aware, Mrs. Milady. It has been a very trying past 15 minutes.
You probably would have preferred the bolt.
Okay, so Crormead, Cassie, and Vi, keeping your weapons sheathed. The Crormead, you have all your weapons and shit up, keeping fingers steepled. And yeah, the captain of the guard will state that he and 2 of his men will also be accompanying, and they are keeping their weapons, of course, but it's just to get some routine questioning about what the fuck just happened. And, the steward will ask if they're willing to wait and speak to the Lord after his immediate appointment, and the guards are like, fucking hell, fine. And, the steward is offering...
You now have an appointment.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, the steward is offering the rest of the party. There is a guest house, if you will, not part of the main manor, of course, where you all may rest your steeds. They have link boys to care for them, and you all may get light refreshments, of course. And you will be rejoined by your compatriots once the short meeting is done. Abrupt meeting.
Make sure the half-orc fellow, the Greg, and I'll point him out, does not go near my sisters.
Yes, of course, milady. Welcome back, if I may say so. It has been very drab here without you.
He doesn't overhear this, right?
Greg, give me a d20.
I wasn't being quiet about it.
Greg, give me a d20.
I got an 11.
You pass. You hear it. Okay, so...
Oh, sisters, you say?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can I slap him in the back of the head?
Roll the
The
hit.
youngest is 8. Do you really wish to stoop that low?
Could you repeat that?
The youngest
16.
is 8. Do you wish to
16
stoop
plus
that
4
low?
becomes a modified 20. Greg, what is your armor class minus dexterity? Wait, I think I know it. Now, how hard are you trying to hit him, Autumn?
Just a knock it off type of hit.
Okay. Greg, mark off your stone skin if you had any. Autumn!
He had an AC of 3.
Do you have a stone skin?
Yes.
Mark it off.
Make me super water.
Yeah, Autumn, that hurts. You don't have giant class strength rating, so I don't need to do damage to you, but fuck, that hurts.
Okay.
Yes, my monkeys. Please, please, give me more reasons to fuck with you. Okay, Jaziel will stay with the party and keep an eye on things. And, okay, I think we have everyone here. Yes.
Dungeon Master?
Mm-hmm. Yes?
If I remember correctly from reading that spell, it doesn't it doesn't go away if you're like punched like with the open skin or such, like by a monk or something. It states that, doesn't it?
Depends.
Unearthed Arcana.
Yep,
fourth
I'm
level
already
spell.
there. Any attack or attack sequence from a single opponent dispels the Dwemer, although it makes the creature immune to that relatively raw weapons, such as that, or a fist will do 1 to 2 on the attack, or for such, while the attack creature is protected, but it will not dispel the Dwemer. Given the strength and the fact that you weren't trying to do damage, but if I recall the wording correctly, that would be sufficient to dispel it, I am going to rule it's dispelled, and you're lucky I told you that.
Alright, now that you are going to cost me 12 more fucking minutes later on. Alright, continue please, Dungeon Master.
Monkeys go burr.
I know.
Okay, so, Vi, Akrormead, and Cassie going to meet Lord Robert himself. And, yeah, the steward will direct the way. He, of course, has guardsmen with him. They have spears and swords and so on and so forth, but no weapons drawn. Yeah, no, as you all enter the thing, of course, it looks like the, Greg, you do not know about it. Actually, give me a d20.
Fuck, your head's harder than a rock. Okay.
You know what, actually, I'll allow it. Okay, so, yeah, the place is obviously being immediately cleaned up by the servants, because there was a fair bit of hubbub and things crashing and breaking when a fucking Hellhorse and its rider went through the door. You're passing by these servants already trying to put stuff together, and yeah.
And a whole lot of people putting on clean pants.
Yeah, a couple people did that. And you all will enter a study of kinds. Not a study. Where would he do this? No, he's got a dining room. Yeah, no, there's this, not quite a dining room. You've actually dined at a different place. This is kind of a meeting room. Large open windows showing the backyard of this place. He has this very carefully cultivated grassy field. Green in the desert of redness. He's very proud of it. Or so you would assume, based on it. And he's sitting there looking unruffled whatsoever. I haven't properly described him. A man of pretty stern and imposing appearance usually. Slightly differently when you're staring him down a border Ethereal on a Hellhorse, of course. Vi, you of course recognize your father. And Cassie's just looking around. And of course there are guards in this room, quite a few of them in fact, Akrormead. Several with crossbows in the crook of their arms, not fingers on triggers, but ready to draw at a moment's notice.
Yes, I pay them no attention.
Alright. Well, Akrormead, Vi, he turns around and he seems simmeringly angry, but he makes a small formal nod. Welcome, both of you. I believe you had an offer you wished for me to hear, and he directs you all to this table. The table is circular. He is sitting at the head of it and directing you all to sit at the tail of it, so you would be across the other end of it. Call it maybe...
If it's a circle, how there's the head?
Give me a second, I'll show you. Not circular. That was a bad description, I apologize.
Oblong, capsule-shaped.
Like a large hollow square,
Oval?
basically. Hollow square. Let me get a paint thing here going. Point is, you're at the far end of the table from him. Bloop.
Alright, Dungeon Master, my movements will be carefully measured, so nothing sudden. And
Yeah,
I'll take the offered seat.
That's
Vi
still-
will attempt to take the seat between Coromede and Cassie, so they're both on either side of her.
Oh, that's right. Cassie's there too. Thank you for reminding me. So picture, and I know I'm kind of killing time here, but this is, I like my details. The black thing is the table. There's actually a central point in the middle where nothing is there. It's one of those stupid, annoying fucking tables that people normally hate, but it does have a purpose.
Okay.
Alright. Would you care for some refreshments?
Your hospitality would be most gracious. Thank you.
And then he'll snap his fingers, a servant will come by, and he'll ask for some water, you know, put a little lemon in it, so on and so forth. The fancy shit. I don't think I need to go into too many details here, though I could do this all day. But with an hour and a half left to session, I'm sure y'all don't want to spend the whole day here when half the party isn't even here. So, moving forward, y'all get refreshments, and it's pleasant and nice and not poisoned, and he's asking, well, not asking, he inquires, what is the nature of this proposition?
Well, Lord Damasha, it seems there is
I was typing.
Oh,
Oof.
sorry, Lydia. I didn't
I
see
did not
that.
see either. Right.
Finish your typing then.
You'll notice that the guards have positioned themselves so that they can all cover y'all, just in case.
Yeah, again, I'm not paying the guards anything other than the barest peripheral.
Would you be on the left or the right side of the table?
I thought I was sitting opposite your father.
However,
Yeah,
y'all
but
want.
but I'm trying to sandwich myself in the way I'm sitting between the both of you, both you and Cassie.
So have Vi sit in the middle, and it's a large enough table,
Okay.
decent across. No one's obviously the center of attention.
Yeah, then I'm on the right of you.
Okay, Vi is typing. During this time, party at the guest house. That's an actual
And I'm going
thing.
for a smoke.
Wait, before you go, did you tell us it was an ancient blue dragon or just a blue dragon?
Huge ancient blue dragon.
So, party at the guest house. You're being served refreshments. They're of a decent variety. And, yeah, one of the guards did tag along with you all just to get some statements from this there. And, yep, thanks, concludes, declines the pro-offered drink. You all may type in character if you wish, of course. Otherwise, yeah, I have you kind of in a holding pattern right now. Jaziel is there, and, one of the servants is like, get some hay for the Mistwalker's horse, and Jaziel looks at him and licks his lips. He's like, the fuck kind of horse is that? Does it eat hay? And Jaziel shakes his head at him. He's like, wait, can you fucking understand me? And
I don't know, just look at my I think that thing eats meat.
Okay, it understands me and eats meat. I'm sorry, sir, I will get you... would you prefer? And he'll list off a thing, and Jaziel will nod at one of them, and he'll go run and fetch it. Because this poor this poor servant was immediately terrorized into, yeah.
Oh, yeah, huge ancient blue dragon.
Alright, still waiting for Vi to finish typing. Grills, you weren't there for it, but I do want to share with you. The party is being treated, and one of the stablers didn't know Jaziel was sentient, and Jaziel corrected him on that, and is getting some good meat now.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, Jaziel's enjoying this.
Was it an arm or a leg?
No, he didn't bite off anything. It's like, what do we get for the Mistwalker's horse? Get some hay.
Yet.
And Jaziel looks at him and shakes his head, and I was like, the fuck kind of horse is that? Yeah. Wait, you can understand me? Oh, I'm so sorry, my lord.
My lord. Yeah, damn right you're gonna call me my lord. The most well-developed personality of any hell horse ever.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, let's face it. Jaziel is looking back at his most important life-changing decision and thinking, "Fuck yeah, that was the right call."
Yep, that was completely the right call.
I are clever, Hellhorse.
Basically, yeah. No, I actually wrote about this in one of the more recent chapters. I'm pretty sure you read it. Jaziel was chomping down on the wyverns, and me like, "This was a good choice. I get to taste so many cool meats." And meanwhile, Scorpius like, "Motherfucker's eating my... God damn it, I was gonna skin that!"
That was funny.
Good times, good times. Still waiting on Vi typing. Anything of interest happening in the gatehouse?
Dude, did you see that shit? The crossbow bolts just went right through those
Yeah,
fuckers.
basically, they're describing what just happened, and holy fuck, what the hell is in
And
this
then with
house?
saying what she had, she'll let me take over.
Okay. How much of an opportunity that would be for family? But sorry, coming to fortress when so weak and... Polymorph the dragon. Kill it, then bring it back to the city to be skinned. Interesting.
Now, Lord Demacia, certainly I don't understand the politics of this region. I'm new to this world-ish. But certainly, if it were made known after we bring the carcass of this terrible beast that is a threat to the good city of Vernvera, if it were known that you personally endorsed this expedition to destroy this vile beast, with support from your very own coffers, think of what that would do for your reputation, especially when they know that you spent your own flesh and blood on this most dangerous mission to protect the people of your fair city. I need a charisma check, don't I?
Oh, I already rolled it.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a short beard that he's currently stroking while he looks between the two of y'all.
And I'm sure that the monetary portion would be stipend for a man of your wealth and station.
Not what I was expecting to have for my 10 o'clock appointment. He will get up and walk towards the window with his back to y'all. There are several matters to attend to. Vi, this proposition will require extensive thought. Extensive. You speak of waging war against a dragon. Beasts that were thought to be a mere myth, but... sipping lemon water. Duly noted. Then again, there were reports of one sighted flying above head, and the return of that could be advantageous.
The bronze one, right?
No, the blue one. Roughly right after the blood moon. And obviously he won't say, no, the blue one. He'll be like, no, there was a blue one. Why, did you see a bronze dragon?
Yeah. Asking out a character, was he talking about the bronze one we had saw that went overhead?
That was the blue one that Scorpius and Co saw the day after the blood moon. Not that I doubt your sorcery, Akrormid. Do you have a title? Lord, sir?
Well, various titles would apply to me, but Akrormid, Mead simply suffices. I am not one due for excess niceties. We can speak as man to man here. Lord, yes, would be appropriate. Sorcerer,
I do have an emeritus status with one of the guilds, and I am a merchant of some renown, but Lord would probably be the easiest thing if you feel inclined to triple over these niceties all day.
These niceties are the foundation for polite society, Lord Ikrorli. Well then, I would need time to consider and weigh the benefits, costs of such an endeavor. Were you intent on pursuing this immediately, or will you need time to prepare?
We have some small batch of supplies already loaded on my wagons, which will be dropped off at my keep, which is to the Dungeon Master, I forget, but I'm sure Aurora
Northwest.
Northwest of here.
Are you mentioning the E sign and giving rough directions, or just cardinal directions?
Not yet. Just cardinal directions. After that, we'll be directly traveling after we take a respite at my keep for the night. We'll probably be traveling for a day. Do you have a map handy that I might show you?
Sadly, the current map is wildly out of date and not quite good, but I could get something if you desperately require so.
Do you have parchment, quill, and ink that I might draw such a thing for you?
Absolutely. And he'll snap his fingers and have a servant come over and go ahead, fetch parchment, quill, paper. It's of course of very good quality and brought over to you on a tray by a shivering servant. Not even like 30 seconds later, Cormade. This guy moves fast.
Alright, I will, I'm not going for great detail here, but I am going for accuracy. And I will, from memory, of course, because, yeah, all that stuff. I will mark Renvera, I will mark the roads, the other cities, and I will mark the location with a small little X. Here's where I last encountered the beast at. I nearly slew it. However, I lost companions in this endeavor. This is where we go. My keep, and I'll give a general point with my finger, lays in this area. It still needs reconstruction due to matters that should not trifle you. Anyhow, we will be stopping at my keep for the night, dropping off supplies, and then on the morrow, the next day, whenever, we will be headed out that way. Now, what you could send would be wagons and men to help transport if we have not managed to change the beast into a more portable form, as well as to help collect my treasure. The jeopardy to them should be minimal, as we'll have a head start, and we should have already engaged and destroyed the beast before they get there. That is up to you.
I see.
Yes.
You intend to depart Renvera immediately?
What time of day is it, Dungeon Master?
It was morning when you all came here. It's obviously been a bit of a hubbub, so call it about 10 in the morning.
10 in the morning.
Dungeon Master, what is my father's reputation?
Cunning businessman? What exactly are you looking for here?
Do I know him to be double-crossing?
You know that he's definitely a very smart and shrewd individual, but he also understands the importance of allies. When you were younger, of course, you kind of tuned it up, but you occasionally heard this bit or that bit about how he would have various political alliances, always working to push himself ahead, but he propped up those who helped him. He had a saying, never kick down the ladder that you climbed up on. You might need it again.
Okay, then I don't have to say what I want to say.
This was our last engagement before we leave town. Again, I have supplies to drop off, and we have many miles to cover, and I cannot transport the party as quickly as I myself can travel. So it will take time, but I will be laying down the gauntlet on the beast.
Very well. I will consider this. Should I choose to send wagons, reinforcements, what have you, it will of course take time to marshal such forces, perhaps another day, and that's assuming we rush it. And unfortunately, if you plan to leave post-haste, there will be no way for me to send word of my decision one way or the other that I'm aware of.
Is there a time you would like for me to contact you?
Sadly, with the hecticness of getting this arranged, should I choose to do so, there would be no great time to do it that I'm aware of.
A small demonstration.
Very well.
All right, Dungeon Master, I'm going to slowly retrieve my bag of holding.
Okay, you retrieve a large sack, and
Then I will lay it on the table and pull out the metal box.
okay. The guards are, of course, standing at a little bit more at attention. Ooh, is there like a baby dragon in there that's going to swoop out and attack kind of deal? And you are?
I will unlock and open the metal box.
Okay, there's a book, and there's the crystal ball.
And I will pick up the crystal ball.
A scrying ball.
Oh, much better. And I will turn my back to Lord Denalia and hold the ball, and I will scry him.
Okay. Since you can literally turn around and look at him. Huh. Odd 8. I need to check that. It's not personally well known, but you've seen him and you've got perfect memory. Should be enough. Yeah, I'm allowing it.
And open the telepathic link. You see, good Lord, I can speak with you whenever I need to.
Of course, his shock is evident in his mind, but outside, he actually manages to maintain an impressive composure. This guy is rigidly disciplined.
And I will close the link and place my crystal ball in the box, lock it, put it back in the bag, and stash it away. Then I'll turn back to him. You see, I can speak with you whenever it's important.
I see.
And steeple the fingers again.
He pinches the bridge of his nose. Alright. In that case, you of course are capable of contacting me at any time. A full day would give me enough time to consider the various aspects of this.
Very well, then say lunch tomorrow. I shall contact you.
That being said, Vi, I cannot approve of your involvement in this. As my daughter, your rightful place is here, at our home, by my side. Which was the second matter I wish to speak of. Ignoring your conduct earlier today with the guards out front.
She does have some measure of my sorcery protecting her.
This is good. This conversation does drift towards the more privately inclined Lord of Crormid. I assume you understand. If there is no further business between us directly, I would ask that you and Miss Cassie says, and gives a smile, and Miss Cassie kindly wait with your friends outside while my daughter and I talk.
Yes, I understand discretion. Good day to you, sir. Cassie, with me. Vi, at your leisure, please.
Vi, he will hold up a hand, halting your speech, and he's waiting for Cassie and Crormid to leave. And Cassie, Crormid, y'all will be escorted to the thing, and so on and so forth. Are you all doing anything special, or are you coming with them?
All right. Wait, was somebody stopping us?
Vi was saying something, and the Lord held up his hands like, hold on, wait for us to be private.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So yeah, then they need to have a private talk. Then yeah, we'll follow our escort to rejoin the party.
Yes. You've got guards with your escort, Crormid. Okay, so you all are doing that. Vi, drop down with me to campaign voice 2.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a smoke then.
Alright. Okay, Vi. The door closes behind a Crormid Cassie, and your father pinches the bridge of his nose and takes a sip from a goblet that he had, which appears to have just water, or perhaps it's some clear alcoholic beverage, you're not sure. Daughter of mine, what have you done? It's good to see you again. How went your trade?
I finished my studies. I've taken on 2 jobs, and this happens to be the second one.
Daughter, you align yourself with a man that just went into a lord's keep, his home, and threatened him. This is...
To be fair, I did say to the guards I would only bring 3. they would not allow me entry.
Of course they would not. I ordered them to allow no one that was not family. I had meetings today which have been postponed.
Yes, well, when the Mistwalker kindly follows you, he opens doors.
Don't attach yourself too much to that one. He sees himself as ruler of the world, but there cannot be more than one. And Vi, as I should have taught you from birth, if you want to be ruler of the world, you have to be the one to seek it. But that is another matter entirely right now. What is more important is your safety, Vi. A dragon? You seek to go after a dragon?
From my understanding, the dragon is severely wounded. Even with the days it's had to heal, it should possibly only be at half capacity.
On whose word do you have this information?
Mistwalker himself.
The Mistwalker himself. The man who claims that his former compatriots died to this dragon.
Aye.
Have you seen this dragon? Are you even certain it is real and you are not being led into a trap?
Well, Father, on one of the trips back to here, we saw a bronze dragon fly above.
Well, I have no doubt that the dragons exist. That much cannot be denied. But that this sorcerer, who is clearly not of many scruples, should actually be seeking to fight against a dragon versus...
If there is one thing I've learned from the Mistwalker, is that he does not boast just for boast's sake. He states facts.
How long have you known him?
Let's see, I've been with him a week, 2 weeks now.
You believe to know the full measure of a man after 2 weeks? My daughter, have you gone mad? No, I cannot and I will not allow this.
You can't really stop me. I've already signed up for this.
What did you
And
sign
as you've
away?
seen,
Your soul?
he has already walked through the gate.
He sits down and shakes his head, pinching the bridge of his nose again. And Aiden, keep in mind, this is me playing this pig-headed oaf, not me, Dio. And yeah, he just sits there and sighs with his fingers pinching the bridge of his nose for a minute. I see you are determined, headstrong as always. Alright. I will still consider
But think of it, Father. This is a great opportunity.
I will think of it. And
I mean, not only is it a dragon you could have your name tied to, but it is an ancient one. The loot alone would be more than worth it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Aiden, but wasn't the thing that 50% for the Mistwalker, the other 50% for the small band recruiter,
Yeah, but
which I'm
even the
part of?
50% that we get, that's
Okay,
still a
so
lot.
no, his men would get a cut of that, or rather, he would, blah, blah, blah. Well, on 2 counts, I believe we have a misunderstanding, Vi. Firstly, you stated wrongly before that you could do what you wished. That is wrong. You are my daughter. You are in my house, in my city. You will do as I say, and I am forbidding you from accompanying this Mistwalker one step further.
How do you intend to stop me?
He looks left and right to the guards as if that was a ridiculous question. Because I'm your father, and I love you, and I know what is best for you.
Yet, my father decides to strip me of my birth rank. Oh, not rank, but right. In favor of my brother, and yet I'm the one who's so far have done more than him, bringing you a very lucrative deal.
Lucrative deal? Bye. You have a lot to learn, and you will have plenty of time to learn it. No. You will remain here at this house, and we will see what we can find for you in terms of lucrative deals that are a bit more in the scope of reality.
You do realize I am a cleric of Vanillus, right?
You do understand you are my daughter, correct?
My temple would take this as a great insult.
I can talk to your temple. After all, it was I who paid to have you inducted in grad, at your mother's insistence, no less. Do you know that your mother isn't even in the house? She and your siblings were escorted to the panic room when your friend barged in here with ill intent. Well, what we assume
He
to be
had
ill
no ill
intent.
intent. If he did, I can assure you, Father, the house would be crumbled.
Mhm.
And I, more than likely, the sole survivor.
Well, it is said and it is done. I will send word to your friends that you have opted to remain here, and will accompany them at a later date on a fast horse with some guards as escort, and this family will have no further business with the Mistwalker.
You realize the Mistwalker will take offense to you doing this.
I have taken great offense to him entering my house unannounced.
It'd be your head.
Alright. So at this point, Vi, what are you doing? As he's going to have his guards escort you to your room.
Can't really do anything. I'm not a fighter.
No, so you're gonna let them take you along with?
It's not like I have a choice. I'm
And
outnumbered.
Aiden, I apologize here. I don't want to play the dickhead, but I rolled this up beforehand. He's not taking no for an answer, your father.
Right, so I'm being kidnapped. But I can
Yep.
almost bet Grills is listening in.
We shall see.
If he's not, then I will be greatly disappointed. So I guess I have to go pick a new character.
No, don't worry about this. This will be resolved shortly.
Well, no, if he wants me to stay here, fine.
This will be resolved shortly, don't worry. You can try and escape if you want, or do what you want here, and I'll factor that in, but I have an idea.
Vi is not very physically fit. And if these are guards and they are well armed, as you said, she doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, no, they will relieve you of your weapons, just in case. They're not taking them from you to discard them. They'll be put in a safe place for when you're a little more level-headed, Vi. I'm glad we've reached an understanding. And we're going to jump back into voice 2, and you're going to keep your mouth shut, Aiden, because I want to surprise the party with this. Thank you.
Okay. But I'm going to go get my twins out then, just in case.
Okay, just in case.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. And welcome back.
So, party. Greg, is a Chromede? Brain. Hey, Chromede, you heard Greg's comment?
I saw that, but like I was telling Vader, I didn't think I was back with the party at the guest house yet.
At this point, you've gotten back, and yeah, you'd have heard that.
Okay. Very well then, Greg. I will see to that later.
All right. At this point, we have a thingy going on here. So it's been about 10 minutes of Chromede, and Vi hasn't come back yet when the steward comes by and asks if everyone has had their refreshments, any needs needed to be attended to before your departure.
It would seem we are lacking one of our companions.
Yes. Lady Vi has opted to remain here for the time being. She wishes to negotiate further with her father about whatever deal it was that you all had. I was instructed to inform you all that she will be remaining here temporarily and then joining you all afterwards.
I see. Well then, please pass on our gratitude to Lord Damasha for his hospitality, and my sincerest regrets of the unusual manner of which our meeting took place. Companions, mount up. We leave.
Okay. Party, you all mounting up?
Mounting up and headed to the inn.
Okay. All right. What are you doing once you all get to the inn?
Oh, before we get to the inn, are we being followed?
All right, so let's deal with that. Okay, so being followed. You do not believe you're being followed.
Okay, call a halt.
Calling a halt. Okay, how far away from the house did you go before calling a halt?
A mile.
1 mile. Okay, so you're in the city calling a halt. This time of day it would be about lunchtime or so.
That's fine.
Vi, you'll of
We're-
course receive a lunch, so on and so forth.
Companions, I suspect not everything was reported to us. Jazeel, chap, and I'll dismount and come around where I'm in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Can you, since you are now familiar with the area, go and see if you can find our missing companion? We will make post haste back to the inn. Stay unobserved if you would, and I will contact you once we get back to the inn to see what needs to be done. Yes?
Jazeel nods.
Be unobserved, please, and be careful, friend.
All right.
And I'll clap him on the side of the neck.
Mhm.
Be careful. And I will hop up onto the first wagon and with haste party to the inn.
With haste to the inn. Okay. Vi. We're gonna have some fun here, Vi. Okay, dice roll time. Jazeel makes it to the place believing himself to be unobserved, which is, makes sense. He's kind of in a border dimension, so he's half visible as it stands. As you know, when you're fully in a dimension, you're invisible, so halfway through you're like semi-transparent, and he's also flying, so that works. Very few people actually spend time looking up, and he's moving fast. So he makes it to yonder estate, and at this point he's searching around, and Aiden, I see that. Thank you. Interesting. So...
Anyhow, Dungeon Master, can I continue talking to the party as we move? Okay, but you go ahead and do what you got to do. So, my friend, she may not be remaining behind of her own volition. You may have to do a snatch and grab. Anyhow, I'll be able to communicate directly with Jazeel after we reach the sanctuary of the inn. But keep wares that we are not being followed by any persons, if you may, without breaking cover. Don't let them know that we're looking. I expect we may be followed. I know I would have us followed. Exactly. Yes, Autumn. That is my suspicion as well. But as we've already proven, their defenses are inadequate to keep us from action. So, let's just be sure before we take rash action. Yeah! Damn it. I'm the supervillain. Why am I rescuing the princess from the tower?
God damn it,
so you can
Grills.
explore the situation to your advantage?
Can be more evil.
So yeah, Dungeon Master, we are going to make a reasonably quick journey back to the inn, although we're not going to run down pedestrians or anything like that. And we are keeping a lookout for spies or sneaks or tails or that kind of shit, as well as your common garden variety thieves and whatnot. I get the supreme inclination that Lord Demacia has turned down an offer he could not refuse.
You all are still headed back to the thingy. You won't have any encounters along the way.
Okay, thank you.
But you're in space here while I'm typing something out with someone.
This has become interesting.
Oh, Grills, copyright, 1 sec.
Huh?
Yep, okay, good now.
Instrumental.
That's probably okay. Okay, party, y'all make it back to the inn, and wouldn't you know who just got outside? It's Vi on Jazeel. And yep, Jazeel took an opportunity that was too good to pass up.
You see, Lord Damasha, I'm going to make you an offer you cannot refuse. And someday I may ask you for a favor.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so we get there and blink. There's Vi and Jazeel.
Yep.
Nicely done, Jazeel. Good job. You need a goat, don't you?
He nods.
Vi, what happened? Were you kept against your will?
Dragged all the way to my room.
I'm telling you, rich people.
Dragged all the... They disarmed me. They took my weapons.
What are you missing at this point?
Well, I'm assuming they took everything off of me, right?
Nah, just the weapons.
Just
You actually
weapons.
kept your
They didn't even take
spellbook
your
and
spellbook?
shit. Are you kidding after how much the Lord paid for that shit? No, you hold on to that.
3 daggers and that magical 2-handed axe plus 3.
Oh yeah, they definitely would have taken that. My god, you were walking around
Wait.
with that shit?
He stole my axe?
And more than likely your wand of polymorph.
Actually,
I haven't given that out yet.
No, you explained it, but you didn't give it out. Otherwise, my goodness, that would have been something. Although, they wouldn't have touched the wand, funny enough.
No, I have not given out the wands yet. But, oh, that would be blood feud at this level. Oh, no. No.
Alright, I need to do some rolling here.
What is
It
with rich
seems my
families?
father thinks you're a fool.
It seems he thinks I am a what?
A fool.
I should
A
point out,
fool.
Vi, he never said those exact words.
Yes. And,
He never said it, but doesn't mean it wasn't inferred.
Vi, do you love your father?
I never really gave it much thought.
Oh, god, players, you monkeys.
Think
No.
carefully.
Well, aren't you such a wonderful family person?
Think very carefully because his life will depend on your answer. Now, let us get some lunch before we depart the city. We do not have much time. Jazeel, I'll have a goat brought out for you, Anance. But we're going to need to make quick time. Keep your eyes open. Things are afoot.
Well,
sure
my
you-
father did just kidnap me, so
Yes, and now that you're unkidnapped, he's going to try to re-secure that, and doubtless he has many contacts in the city again. Companions, in, lunch, drink quickly, and then we mount and ride.
I don't understand rich families.
Going inside, Dungeon Master.
Alright, going inside.
Staff, my trusted steed, he hungers. See to this and bring us a table full of food and drinks. Anance.
Alright, the staff hop to, and hey, there's a new kid there, and he doesn't introduce himself, but you've basically memorized the staff. This one's new. And yeah, they
What's he
make
look like?
him, I don't know, some scrawny kid from Brooklyn. I don't give a shit, man.
Okay.
I'm telling you that your investment is starting to pay it back a little bit.
Okay, just making sure you didn't sneak an assassin in on me.
You don't know.
Well, I'm trying to size him up real quick.
He's some scrawny kid, clearly very average in most regards. He doesn't have a blood-hardened look. In fact, he's shaking like a leaf from the like, bro, you get to feed the hell horse now. What the fuck do I feed it? He takes fingers. Or toes, if you like your fingers. I mean,
Take a live animal of small to medium size. Be respectful. He doesn't like being spoken down to.
thank you, sir. And the lad departs. And let's see, what... Oh, I did not anticipate this.
Okay, now I'm definitely wanting another smoke. Because
Yeah, go
we've
grab
got to
another
move
smoke.
fast, guys. Guys, we are going to have to move fast at this point. Because we just stole the princess from the fucking ivory tower. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Not
going
much stole. It's more like she just got on Javille, and Javille just kind of poof.
Yeah, basically. It was hysterical. The dice rolls love this, and the dice rolls love what's going to happen next.
Okay, and yes. No, I gotta eat my lunch, so
Yeah, no, go ahead, eat your lunch.
I'm gonna kind of eat my lunch a little faster than usual, but I'm not gonna gobble it down and get indigestion. And I'm gonna go for this nicotine because damn, it's getting busy
I know.
now.
Pardon, but where's this whole thing with eating fast and indigestion?
I'm joking, man. It's a joke. Although, if you do eat fast enough, you will get indigestion. But there's no, recalcitrance is not the, yeah, sure, we'll work with that.
Man, my clicky-clacky dice are calling to be used.
Oh, I can throw some combat at you if you want, but that will waste time.
Nah, just... Is what's coming up gonna require dice rolls?
Aiden, the answer would be yes.
By the way, Dungeon Master, I expect that my table is available for us, and I have my usual seat.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Let's see, in-game chat.
Well,
no,
I pity the fool who
they
will
know where
send an
Minnie
armored
lives.
contingent.
They know our plan and other issues like who we are. If they attack at the keep, we have the advantage. Aye, yes, we do. And that's true, but still, I'm sure your father knows many people, specifically trained killers, seeing the power he's in. Oh, that would be such a pity. Anyhow, enjoy your lunch, companions. We ride as soon as we finish eating.
I wonder how long it will take before he realizes you're gone.
Yeah, that's kind of something we're not going to know, but the Dungeon Master is rolling, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh, the Dungeon Master already rolled that.
Yes, right. At this point, your father has stolen property from us. And maybe that's something that you could overlook as a family matter. But this company is not all family with him. So again, your feelings for him will determine whether his fate is soon or natural. I will give you that much say. Plus, third order axe. I am Roth.
Alright, give me a second. Guys, the spelling won't be great on this, but that should work. Okay, party. Y'all are eating lunch pretty quickly, so I need to determine, because he would have said... Yeah, okay,
I think we should
awesome.
wait.
This works out. What are we waiting for?
At least for Vi to respond to what Chromie has been asking.
Vi is typing.
Well,
I'm
not pushing her for an answer, but at this point, yeah, he's pissed me off. He stole a +3 axe from us.
Unintentionally.
And if she says no, I don't love that bastard. He's a dead man walking. Now, if she says I do love my father, then all right. Well, we need to get that shit back from him with interest, but his life will be spared if possible, kind of thing.
I'm curious to see what Vi says, so I'm waiting for Vi to finish typing before I advance time. Party, you all will, of course, get a delicious luncheon, and yay! Jazil's tearing into the goat, and the new kid is looking in horrified fascination. Okay, Vi, what a declaration. Anywho, party. So you all recognize the armor of Vi's family, right? The family guard.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Crormead and Co. You recognize the steward.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, he and 3 of the guards walk in. One of them has that battle axe, and another has the other thing. And they come over to you, and the steward hastily mimics what you did earlier, Crormead, with the bowed, steepled fingered.
Okay, return the respect with steepled fingers and a slight nod.
Hell.
He and the others usher forward. My lord, I am so sorry for earlier. I have a letter for you and Vi. Good to see you are in good health. Your father.
How many guards did he bring with him?
Just 3. And Vi, they're handing you back your weapons. And along with it, letters. Haha. And I will message them to you now. I apologize for spelling mistakes. This was typed up quickly because the dice are fucking weird, guys.
Yeah, Dungeon Master. By the way, you know my hand is under the table on that double barrel
Yep.
crossbow. Yeah,
Yep.
Because I'm ready to pull a Han Solo on them, man.
You reload?
Actually, I didn't, but I would think I would have. Dungeon Master, do I have that gimme? Because come on, that is usually my thing.
I'll
I'm very
allow it.
comfortable. Thank you.
Glad I said something then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No,
Greg,
Vader, if you hadn't
good
have said
for you,
anything, I
Good
would
for
have
you.
had it reloaded.
Or I would have realized and be like, you know what, Crowmeat, I'm gonna be a dick. But no, you're good. I'll allow you to
Well,
have
then-
reloaded it.
Hey, you know what? It gets bloodier if I don't use the crossbow.
Vi,
I'm
they're
good.
handing back the weapons you just mentioned. So you have those again. And yes, the steward says that if you all wished, he could send word back. But if you'd rather not, the Lord is, of course, very behind on appointments today after the hubbub. And he sends his apologies as well. And yeah, he's at a loss for words, this guy. And I'm giving you all a minute to process and read.
I'll look at the letter.
Mm-hmm.
Very well, then. And, sir, your proper title is what?
I am the. I actually don't know the title here, but he's the steward. So, but whatever you
The
call
steward. The Castilian. Castilian. That's what I called him earlier. Very well, Castilian. I shall message Lord Denalia on the morrow as he has requested. We shall consider this matter. How should I put this? Amicably resolved at this time, if my companions are in agreement with me. I see no reason to become petty or trifling.
that. Okay. The steward. Sorry, I was reading a message. The steward looks visibly relieved. I will pass along your message, my lord, and my lord, of course, wishes you all the best of luck with your endeavor. I don't know which endeavor. He just told me to say that. Vi, you are, of course, welcome to come back home at any time. And with that, the guards from the House of Denalia. Oh.
But wait. There is the small matter. I'm supposed to take one of their lives. Which one of these 3 would you like to lose right now?
The guards look at each other and the steward back to him. And give me a fucking second here.
Wait, what? Wait, what did he just say?
Oh, I'm to kill one of the 3 as a sign of faith. Which one of them is it?
It will be me, my lord, says the steward. And honor before duty. And,
Heart, head, neck, liver? Where would you like it?
whichever is least painful, my lord. And he's shaking this guy.
Just kidding. Go away. You're good.
He just has this open mouth, shocked look at you. And you think you see him crying.
Help him to his feet and offer him a drink from the table. One of the stiff drinks that is on my table.
Thank you, my lord. I think... Thank you. And
Why
he does
don't you
take
get a bite to eat while you're here?
Sorry, my
You
lord.
and these
these other three. Sit down, get a bite, and relax before. Enjoy my hospitality before you return. And I'll signal the wait staff to accommodate these fellows.
Yeah, no. The fellows won't stay for long. They need to get back. And funny enough, the steward seems a lot more inclined to... Wow, you just blew that guy's brain. Well done. Akora made 100 XP for amazing roleplay right there.
Thank you. I will hand the letter that I got over to Vi.
Alright, Aiden, shall I just copy and send it to you?
Yeah.
I think that's what you were wanting, right, Lydia?
Yeah.
Okay, Dungeon Master, I'm putting that 100 you just gave me full on assassin.
Yay.
Yeah.
That was duplicitous and tricky, and my god, man, I see you with a new respect. What the fuck?
I have to kill one of them now. It's in the letter. Just kidding, my good man.
Funny enough, though, I did the roll fucking 1 on duty before.
Oh shit, he's gonna kill me. Oh, God,
basically.
No!
His life flashed before his eyes.
Oh, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, he's
You're
quitting
fine.
next week now.
Have a drink. A good stiff drink on me. Have some lunch.
I will pass the letter back and I will nod my head at him.
Okay, passing the letter back to Akromid, I presume, as the guy isn't taking your letters. And Jesus Christ, Grills.
Yes, that's RP. That's fucking
That's
RP,
RP.
my friend. Okay.
Fucking dynamic world. I need a break after that, Jesus.
You need a smoke break, Double M.
I do, but 30 minutes left. I think I got it in me. So, party. It's lunchtime-ish. You've all finished your lunch, in fact.
You've been eating? Okay.
Vi's thingy surprisingly didn't take 3 sessions to resolve because the dice were very kind.
Okay, make sure everybody is in good order. Vi is re-equipped with the stuff they took. And again, run over the command words for the wands with Vi and Greg, and make sure that the others, being Vasa, Autumn, use missile fire, spread out. Do not give it more than one target in any one spot. Do not distract it from me. Except for you, Greg. Go ahead and blast the fuck at it with the wand when the time comes. And I'm going to give them a brief rundown. I'm going to make sure you're all fucking invisible. Everything's fucking invisible. Except me. And I'm going to beef y'all up with some other stuff. But we need to slap leather and make for the keep now. So, companions, we kill this damn dragon.
Okay.
Mount up and ride. Autobots, roll out.
Yeah.
Okay, Autobots rolling out. Top speed, yay.
3.5 miles an hour on the open road, 2.5 or 3 if we can manage it in the desert. I know we don't have quite enough time, but I'm on the point. I've got infravision, and if we have to ride a little through darkness, then fuck, we do that. We're getting to the keep.
Okay, duly noted. Wow.
Wow, girls, your charisma shines through.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Vader.
Alright, let's get the bot back in here. I need noise.
Okay, I gotta pee. So,
go pee.
y'all need a break. Take your break. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Man, I got kidnapped.
Yeah, you did. Ooh, yay. 3.
It's a rich family. What did you expect?
4. 5.
I wasn't expecting to be kidnapped. Hell, I wasn't even expecting him to like.
Okay, so that's 6 after that.
I was fully expecting. I was just like, it's a rich family. This is gonna happen.
Okay, so just off the E sign.
Double M?
Yeah, huh?
Thank you. You've held my attention for like the whole session.
Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Okay, so you'll be just north of the E sign when Thingy. What is Thingy? But Thingy. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I could use these. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck it, give it a 6. 1, 2, 3. Yay! I finally get to use these.
Hey, Dungeon Master,
Yeah, huh?
do you max out the hit die on your monsters?
It depends. For a low-level party, no, but when y'all got higher level for a bit, I did. Gives it a bit more of a challenge and gives you a bit more XP. Yeah, this should be doable.
Okay. I was just curious.
Okay, where would that be? That looks like a creature catalog doohickey. But it might be Fiendfolio. Yep, there it is.
Oh, guys, while I was out getting that smoke and peeing, Lydia, you do realize that your whole relationship with Jazeel just changed. You were at that moment of, Princess, my name's Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
Okay, let's work with this. Y'all might actually get something good out of this, maybe.
You've come full circle. Yeah. Yeah, the party just rescued you from the ivory tower. Wow. You got to be feeling the love. We went up against one of the governors of Renvera and rescued you. Rescued, recused. Yeah, typo.
Are you in a polyamorous relationship?
By Luke Jazeel.
Yes, Luke Skywalker, the Hell Horse.
Yep.
I definitely feel like we're gonna get hunted now, though.
He's channeling his inner Jedi, or
actually, it was the inner. Oh, hey, there's just
night.
this big open window. I could just phase through here and phase back out with her, but
He's
I could make her
channeling
climb
his-
through it and see if she falls. That would be pretty funny.
He's channeling his inner druid. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. So, party, y'all will hit the road with all due earnest and travel, putting as many miles behind you. Of course, the wagons, you've got the zombies, you've got your 2 new Link boys, you've got so on and so forth. So it's a little bit slower than it was on the way in, but
Never mind. No, never mind.
the Link boys are in awe, by the way. Bro, did you know houses could be that big? Fuck, bro.
That and watching me and the Hell Horse just phase through the gates.
Man.
And
We are
Oh,
either
shit.
going to be super rich or super dead.
dead.
Possibly both.
Probably both, let's be real here. So, party, it will be... You'll have just gotten to the section of the road with the E sign and started turning, and I will need perception checks from the party.
Made it by 9.
I'm Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
Made it by enough that any sort of penalty, short of only not one, would,
Made it by
succeed.
18.
Yeah, you're good. So for those of you that have made your perception checks, gotta check for the NPCs, almost forgot. Yes. Okay, that was easy.
It was a different time, Lydia. That's to be expected.
They were all sexists back then. Okay, this needs to be minimized. Party, you hear this, Actually, Akrormead, you're looking up ahead on the thingy, aren't you? Let me give you a one.
Yeah, I'm using my spyglass.
Oof, double odds. Fuck, that's the worst possible thing. You missed it completely. Of all the places to get a double ot, too. Seriously.
Oh, well. Shit, hey, shit happens.
So, for those of you that make your perception checks, something is dive bombing y'all from the sky. Haha. They flew above y'all and are currently diving down.
How big?
They are small, maybe about 4 feet or so in size, and they look like that.
Fuck.
There are about 6 of them. They look like tiny
fuck is
dragons,
that?
party!
Is it those things again that we killed that one time? Oh, is it the teeth?
Well,
I hope
no.
these are the teacup dragons.
No, put it back. Okay, Greg. Bye, if you could copy that below.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, they're diving pretty fast, these things. Crossbow, different targets, and casting sleep. Interesting. Yes, interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure about those hit dice, so I don't know if it's going to work or not. But yeah, I'm throwing it up there.
Up there. Okay, they are dive bombing you pretty fast. The casting time of sleep is 1 segment, if I recall correctly.
Yes. And by the way, Dungeon Master, I didn't put it in text, but I'll slide off the saddle.
Okay, in that case, put in something Jaziel would be doing. Because I keep forgetting him, so like I said before, he's your responsibility. Okay, Burning Hands has a casting time of what, Vi?
Oh.
One segment. Okay, thank you. So I got 2 1-segment spells, but one's happening before the others. Zeal Shift and coming above / behind them. Okay, his maneuvering to do that is gonna... Because he and they actually share maneuverability classes, yeah. Wait, hold on, that's him saddled. Him unsaddled is B, right? Yeah, that's right. Unsaddled should be maneuverability class B, because he's C with you on him.
Yeah, I'm not on him. I slid off and cast. So he's free to do his shit. And
okay, Burning Hands takes a segment. Drill shield above me while drawing steel. Okay, I'm going to assume that's a parry, Greg. Link Boys duck for cover. Pull up swords and parry for me and Vi. Crossbow, different targets, casting sleep, pre-initiative, open-handed attack. Jaziel Shift and come up behind them. That's him. Okay, Vasa, you're going to try and strike one if it comes by you. Okay, so Crowmead. First off, initiative, party.
Initiative, we have a 6.
Nice. Party has initiative. So at this point, a Crowmead, roll to hit and roll to hit on A and B, who are coming in hot.
Okay, a 5. That's probably a miss. And a 19.
5 and 19.
Now, Dungeon Master, these bolts were poisoned, but it's been a while, so it's probably
when
dried
did you last
out.
Poison them?
It's been over a day, so
yeah.
They're probably going to get some serious bonuses to their saving throw, but even the resin it should have the potential to kill. This is
Alright, well, the one on A straight up misses, as you noted, and the 19
giant scorpion poison. So, alright, damage for the one I hit.
Yeah, you hit B.
1 hit point of damage, minimal.
1 hit point of damage and saving throw. Is that a 16 IC? Because that's a 16 IC.
Yeah, it probably saved.
Let me check.
No worries.
Yeah, it saved.
Because dried out poison, I'd give it like a +4.
Basically, yeah. Okay. And before I forget, okay. So you hit B, that's you and your crossbow bolts. Now they have their attack thing that they're doing. And let's see what we got here. Back to actions. Y'all thought there wasn't going to be combat today, didn't you?
Oh, girls. Sorry, Dungeon Master.
Casting sleep now, yeah, open-handed attack.
It shows that if this dragon and is breathing fire, so basically raising shield, my idea is to try to put my shield between either a dive bomb of it or a fire breath of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, these things are smoking and preparing to breathe fire. As you know, they've got these orange dots and shit. Yeah, these things are clearly fire-related. They appear almost like a small red dragon, in fact. If anyone wishes to adjust actions because of this, because they didn't know that beforehand, I will allow it. Otherwise, I'm about to start doing their thingy, because they still outrange y'all.
I do not have those on my list, so I don't know these, but I can infer enough about them. So, yeah.
Because in that case, party, these things aren't super well coordinated, but there's 5 of them and about that many wagons, so the odds of a wagon getting hit, let me check. Wagon 2. Wagon 2. Wagon 1. Wagon 3. Okay, and Jaziel's already slipping off moving, so that's another one on 3. So 1 on 1 and 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, saving throw time, people! Breath weapons! Oh yeah, it's about to get nasty. The Fire Drake has a breath weapon which can use X times daily. It's a cone of fire 60 feet long by a 10-foot base diameter, which is a cone. It gets bigger, so it's hitting the entire wagon and everything on it. So, formations time. Crowmead and Jaziel, Crowmead, Jaziel. Is one of them going to go for Jaziel? Nope. Okay. He turned invisible for them, essentially. So, Wagon 1 with Autumn and Vi getting just 1 attack, fortunately. Saving throw for both of y'all, and I'll roll for the Wagon. 17. Okay, the Wagon will save. Its contents will save automatically. Except for the people who need to save now.
Does Dex play into this?
This is
Did
a
we
breath
see it
weapon
coming?
attack, so dexterity, pluses from your armor. Those would come in. And back over to DM screen. Saving throw table. 7.
Wait, what is plus the armor?
D&D.
So if you have like a +5 armor, that's +5 to your saving throw versus a visible or damaging attack form.
Oh, you mean magic armor.
Magic armor, yes.
Question.
Yeah.
Your saving throw for your dex is your AC modifier, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Making sure I had that right.
No?
No?
No, your saving throw bonus from Dex is the same as your missile fire adjustment.
Oof.
Shit.
That's new.
Well, even without it, I say.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Vi, you will save. You will
Hey,
take
you know
half
what? Let me
damage.
double check that. Let me double check that to be 100%.
Please do.
I don't think it matters for me.
It's
Probable.
dexterity,
Yeah,
Well,
Autumn.
nice knowing you, Autumn.
reaction, attacking adjustment. Yeah. Defensive adjustment is reaction attacking adjustment is the penalty or bonus for both surprise situations and missile combat. Defensive adjustment refers to the penalty or bonus applicable to. No, I am wrong. Okay,
Huzzah.
so your AC bonus from Dex is your saving throw bonus from Dex.
I
Okay,
have a 5 instead of a 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
sadly, I'm pretty sure that fails Autumn.
Still a
Vi
fail.
and Autumn. Well, Autumn, I shall tell you the big number. Take 10 points of damage. Vi, take 5. Autumn, you now need to make saving throws for your armor and shit.
I also
So-
need to make a wisdom throw. So,
No, you need to dice percentage because system shock.
Oh, it's system shock, right? Yeah.
Mhm. Wisdom's when you go to 0. Okay, you will
Okay,
make
I-
your
I
system
made it.
shock. So, Vi, sword, armor, any other things that would come into play here, just saving throw for it. Grills, if you can help him with that, that would be great.
What am I helping with?
Saving throws versus the breath weapon.
Okay, let me get my DM screen here.
I thought if I saved my items, also saved.
Your
Yeah,
items save. It is Golden who failed his save.
Yeah, but you said Vi.
Oh, I apologize then. Vi, you
If
saved.
you make your saving throw, all of your stuff has saved.
Alright, the sword,
Okay.
and armor.
On
Okay,
to...
roll for your sword first.
I think
There,
the sword failed. We'll see.
or
One
did you
sword
roll
save.
already?
Okay, I got. Oh my god.
I'm looking in the dice channel. What
Yeah.
was that 3 for? That was your
I
saving
said
throw?
sword, and armor.
Huh?
So it's I have my armor and my sword is gone. I only have one sword now.
Okay, what's the D20 for?
I rolled 3 d20s because he said to roll.
There's
for
a
armor
3, a
and swords.
20, and a 2. What are they for?
My sword, and my armor.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, 3 is a fail, the 20 is
2
a
is a-
save, and the 2
So-
is a fail.
My
Oof.
armor and my sword.
That
gone,
is,
so
hold
I
on, metal hard versus fire. Dungeon Master, are you considering this magical or normal fire?
This would be... This isn't actually fire is the weird thing. It doesn't say the saving throw thing for it. It's
Okay,
like a Red
remember that-
Dragon's breath weapon, but weaker.
Yeah, and remember the thing about the ring of fire resistance and how you can figure out how hot it is based on the damage?
That's a good point. So yeah, call it normal fire.
Normal fire. In that case, okay, your metal goods, metal hard, only fail on a 1.
Yay.
So far, those 3 items have saved Autumn.
Want me to roll for my backpack?
Yes, roll for your backpack.
That's different. Okay, moving on.
Oh
'cause we-
fuck off!
That
Oof. Alright,
Yeah,
Autumn,
that
we're gonna
backpack
have to
is
tackle
gone.
the contents of your backpack, but that's probably after session. That shit's going all over the wagon,
Yeah,
so unless
that's
you're
after
deliberately
session.
going for something. Okay,
Yeah,
so
your-
that's wagon
your
1.
backpack.
Wagon 2 with John, Peter, and Cassie. Okay, and this is of course occurring simultaneously, as these things will also do 2 breath weapons instead of 1. 3, 7.
Would monks get it even though AC bonuses from Dex don't apply? Considering you get to save for no damage? No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Okay, Greg, you've... Go ahead.
Go ahead, Double M. Go ahead. You're the boss dude.
Well, no, I'm about to start doing the next section. So yeah, because monks get that special thingy there, I'm going to say no to the save, Vasa. Sorry, you're fucked, really, as a low-level monk. Okay, so Greg, Peter, and Cassie. I need to see saving throws. Party, normal
Did you
people
say
who
John,
do...
Peter, and Cassie?
Greg, Peter, Cassie. Because John, I believe, is... Let me check formations. Oh, he's John. Oh, it's John, Peter, Cassie. My bad. Greg is not there. So yeah, John, Peter, Cassie. Let me see those saving throws, people. 16,
Okay, 16
for
for
Cassie. She saves.
Alright, I roll as John.
Yes, you do. Roll high, people. Oof.
Oof.
That was a 3.
Peter,
Yeah,
that's you, Golden.
that's
Go ahead and roll. Okay, sword is fine. Armor is fine. Okay, he's got his sword, his armor.
Saving throws are not fun.
Pack is fine. Okay. So although he will take full damage from this barrage here, he's fine. And-
before I died.
Okay, 9. Oof. Peter also will fail that saving throw. Okay, armor. Sword. Backpack. Oof, backpack fails. Peter's backpack is gonna also have to be picked up. Cassie passed. Okay, so I need to complete
Guys,
just
something popped up. Give me like 30 seconds to 2 minutes. I'll be back as fast as I can.
Cassie should have one more hit point from rest. Okay, so for those of you that passed your saving throw on this pass, you get only 7. Those of you that failed, which is that you get 14. This is bad for Peter and this guy, because they didn't have those hit points to spare. Okay. John! Dice percentage. What's your constitution? There you are.
Okay.
$39. Okay, John manages to stay up. Okay, Peter Pack is all over the fucking place. Anyway, that's Wagon 2 dealt with. Now on to the fun wagon. Greg, Vasa, and the 2 people. Oofy McPoofy. This is gonna suck. Okay, Greg, saving throw. Okay, that's that.
As you wish. I got a 13.
13. That's the wrong die. And that much. Okay, so I know the damage for this. Now I need to figure out what your save is, Greg. You are...
Second fighter, first magic thing.
Okay, and what did you roll?
13.
13. Is that adjusted with the... Oh, wait, I don't think you have dexterity, do you? Oof.
No.
Yeah, Vader, that is a fail on that saving throw. Oof. Okay, well, we still need to figure out the other people on yonder wagon. Who else is there? That is Vasa and the 2 people. Okay, the 2 people are ducking for cover. Greg got his shield up. Do I want to give him... Oh, hold on, wait, maybe. Maybe, just maybe, man. You might have saved your ass there. Armor class bonus, which would apply here because it's versus that. What size is that shield?
Medium.
Medium. Ooh, fucking Greg. You managed to save because you got your shield up in time. It gives you a bonus of 2 to the armor class, which also applies to yonder saving throw here because it's covering your ass in the fire. Consider yourself very lucky. Nicely done. Okay.
Hey.
You will still take half of... Give me a second. Because Vasa, I believe I need to see your saving throw still.
Dungeon Master.
It was metal, of course.
7. Okay. Yes, Grills.
None of them targeted me.
No, that's the funky thing. I just rolled for their targeting, and it's... Nope.
Wow.
I know, right? You're gonna about to fucking annihilate them. I know, right? Okay, now you save as a thief does, and a thief at that level with a 7 fails versus breath weapon Vasa. Okay. Before you start rolling for your stuff, on a fail that was 23 damage. On a pass that is 11. So Vasa, I'm not quite sure where your hit points are at, but that's 23 points of damage. If you're not below 0, then you still got System Shock undoubtedly. Actually, hold on, I think I do know your thing. Down, oof.
Down. How down are you, Vasa?
Actually, don't know his hit points, never mind. Okay, wow.
I'm afraid I only have just noticed I should have put the status.
Okay, still alive then. Okay. That's
Down, but
good.
not completely out. Bastard.
Scorched, but not cremated.
Okay, was anyone else on the wagon? Oh, that's right, the 2 NPCs. They would have dived for cover. Would they have gone under the wagon? Probably. What's their initiative compared to the monsters?
Well,
Oh,
we
lucky
had a
then.
6. We
Yeah,
had
no.
a 6 for initiative.
That's a good point. So yeah, no, they will have managed to climb under the wagons and save themselves because I'm trying to be nice here, party. Items don't make System Shock. You're thinking saving throws, and Vasa, we're going to cover that once the fight is concluded. Since you're effectively out of commission now, we don't need to worry if you're going to swing a sword or those gloves at the thing.
Yeah.
If someone else wants to
Stephen
use it,
Bucky.
then we'll try and roll it. Right, back to actions. That is the monster's attack for the round done. Let's see, Vi, you're magic missiling the closest, and let's see. At me when you're needed. Oh, okay. Vi, weren't you burning hands, or did you edit that? Okay, you edited that, that's right.
He allowed me to.
That's right, so thank you for that. Okay, so the magic missile with that tasking time there to there. You know what, I'll allow you to have gotten it off beforehand, even though probably shouldn't have because of the range of this thing, but I'm trying to be nice here and not interrupt your spell. Roll to hit. The closest one to you would be, you're on...
Magic missile isn't a roll to hit, though.
Well, you know what I mean, damage, brain, sorry. Vi, wagon 1, attacking A. 3, minimal damage. Okay. So that
Not
is
minimal.
well, nearly. It's 3 damage. Poor thing.
That's half.
That is half. Good point. Okay, where is actions? Magic missile done. Ray shield above me, drawing steel done. JCP try to attack. All of them are up. Their items are so far good, other than Peter's backpack, which is not everywhere. Link Boy's cover. Autumn pulling up swords for parry. You'll get a chance to attack them if you wish, because these things are kind of doing a flyby, but you know if they're flying by close enough, you could reach out and try and strike them. Crossbow diff targets casting sleep, so Chromie sleep's going to happen next. Jaziel shifting in. Vasa out for the count.
Wait, you already
Now,
did
again, I
damage.
don't know their hit dice, and I'm not.
Yep, give me a second. I'm going to pop open sleep. Just give me a second.
4 hit die is the limit.
I'm
Okay.
aware.
Do you guys remember what the Dungeon Master said for damage for Vasa? Because I haven't marked that
23.
down yet. 23.
23 if
half.
if you failed. It was 11 if you passed.
Okay, I need to. Wait, I need to make a system shock.
Yeah, make that system shock, buddy. Okay, Akrormead, lucky you. You cast your sleep spell, and there is no saving throw, and 2 of the creatures slump down to the ground. Which 2 were affected? You did that one, that one. Hold on, wait, I need to check, actually. Yeah, you did.
Payback's a bitch.
Ought 9, I think I succeeded.
Yeah, you did.
2 and 4, respectively. Okay, so that one is now ZZZ, and that one is now ZZZ.
Dungeon Master, what height did they fall from?
I'm about to calculate that. So at this point, you do that. They do the breath attack. They're about, I want to say, 30 feet in the air. It's a d6 for every 10 feet, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so that's 3 die 6 for both of them. 2, 5, 6 to this guy, which is pretty bad. And then 6, 7, plus 6 is 12, 13 to the other. Oof. That guy's out for the count. Okay, there are still 3 of them up, B, C, and E. B and C were on wagon 2, and E was on wagon 3 at this point. And now... Fuck. Bitches. They're running. Yeah, party. They went for their thingy. You all can make your parting shots against them if you wish. Vi, you will be excluded from this as you did cast. Akromid, you're... Okay, okay. You do that. So yeah, Akromid, you're getting out that thing. Vasa, you're out. Greg, you can try and go for a swing if you want. You're at a pretty stiff penalty there. And the NPCs need to roll to hit too.
No, if
Under
the
the
Chromate
wagons!
says is under the
No!
wagons.
What's Akromid saying?
Under the wagons now, and then the command word for the wand.
Okay.
Ain't stupid enough to get in the AoE when he's warned.
Are the animals dead?
You're right. I need to make the saving throws.
Why?
Thanks, Aiden. Oof, wagon 2
Because
fail.
I'd like to point out, he wants us to get underneath wagons, which are hitched up to animals, which means they will move.
Yeah, wagon 3
If they are
fail.
not already dead.
Hey, again, guys, I'm just thinking protect yourselves from another breath weapon attack. I'm not worried about me. I'm trying
Greg,
to
you're going to have
your
to make a perception check if you want to dive under the wagons, and everyone else who's still alive will probably want to do that too.
Okay. Made it.
And in the meantime, anyone want to make a parting shot? I know the NPCs did, so I'm waiting for people to roll
I want
for
to make my
those.
parting shots.
Alright,
You
Peter,
know mine.
Do I get both or do I get one?
you get one. Yeah, Chromid, you're whipping out the wand and beginning the command word. It takes a segment, and, you know, party's going to get parting shots. These things are going to try and flee, and you're about to murder them. I know. Yeah, that's a miss on him.
Yeah,
buddy.
I think I will just go under the wagon.
Cassie, roll to hit your parting shot. That's a hit. Dice your damage.
What am I rolling?
This is a small creature, so a d6. 5 plus bonuses. That thing is so dead. She targeted which one? That one, which was on 2, which is where she was. Ooh, actually, that might... No, wait, hold on. Never mind. Yeah, that one's dead. Okay, Peter and John, I have not seen you both roll your to hits, as you both are opting for that second attack. Is yeah.
Sucks,
John, let me check John, because these things are armor class. That, as I said, I almost said a bad thing. What'd you roll? 14 plus bonuses. That's a hit. Dice your damage. This is small. D8.
Which is D8.
7 plus
Almost
bonuses. And you're obviously attacking that one since Cassie got the other one. Becomes a that out of that. This thing needs to make a system shock. And it passes handily, and it's still flying away. And let's see, the one on E, Peter can roll to hit.
I hit the enter 2 stick there. Damn it.
That's fine. Golden, you there? Roll for Pete.
Oh, sorry.
6. Okay, Peter, that is a miss. So we've got B, who's dead on the ground, basically, because of Cassie. And C and E are flying away. A and D are asleep on the ground after falling. And at this point, Akromid whips out the wand, and Greg, you know the command word for Cone of Cold. And dice it.
God damn it, I dropped one.
Let me give you a...
Oh, 1, 2, 3 6s, a 5, a 4, and a 1. That's 28 hit points. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's 29 because 1s are counted as 2s from this.
Yeah, Akromid kills the remainder that are trying to fly away.
Bam!
Oh, I like that wand.
Dungeon Master, at this time I wish to do that little hand twirl thing and back into its sheath on my hip.
Okay. Well, party, your NPCs begin to try and bind their wounds, and Peter is bemoaning the lack of his thingy, and Cassie's like, shut up. New people.
Some Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that there is burned wounds and he was wearing like metal armor, would he have to like remove his armor to treat his wounds?
Possibly. It will take a round to do it, because the DM is nice and giving you a nice little gimme here so you can get a hit point back without spending the next 5 years figuring out how to cure whatever this is. Please
Greg,
accept
you
it.
want me to freeze that for you?
Okay.
No, Greg, don't. You saw what it did to the dragon things.
Greg, you want me to freeze that for you?
No thanks.
Okay, time for yonder... Oof. Animals. Yeah, okay. Oof, 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 oof. Oh, hey, Jaziel! Jaziel stayed in the Ethro when you did the thing at Chromate. He knows the wands mean business.
Yeah,
Don't we have some...
I figure when he saw me pointing the wand, that's like, oh shit. That's kind of the reaction when somebody's looking at the wrong end of a 12 gauge shotgun, and it's like, no.
Yeah, basically. I gave him a perception check. He could have missed it and phased out, and then he would have been hit by that, but yeah, it would have sucked, but I had to be fair there. Now, the animals, yeah, so these animals would have tried to run with the things, and fucking... the animals are probably fucked. But Akromede has remembered the sleeping thing, so I don't have to look up the duration of sleep. Thank you, Akromede. Akromede, what are you doing with the sleeping?
They're intact. There are 2 of them. They're still alive.
Mm-hmm. The ones that are dead, when their blood hits contact with the air, it catches fire and emulates the corpse almost.
Okay, but these 2 are simply just knocked out and battered from their fall, correct?
Yes. No, wait, one of them is dead. No, wait, it's not.
They have fiery blood?
One of them is dead?
No. 2 of them are sleeping, the others are dead. My apologies.
Okay. Jazeel. Come hither. Dungeon Master, I'm going to get the rope. Because remember, I've got 500 feet of rope.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to cut off like a 50-foot section. And Jazeel, this thing might wake up. Get ready to smash its head in if we have to. Otherwise, we're taking it captive.
Jazeel raises a flaming hoof.
Okay. I am going to go for hog tying this thing, and the first thing I'm doing is grabbing its snout to keep that mouth shut and looping rope around that, and if it starts resisting before I can get it bound up good, I'm just going to hold on to it so Jazeel can smash an easy target.
Okay. Well, you grab it by the snout, and it wakes up and tries to shake you off. Give me a d20.
D20, I rolled a 16.
16. You successfully maintain your grip on this thing as it's trying to shake you off and batter you with its things, and at this point Jazeel has raised the hoof, and Jazeel rolls to hit, unless someone would like to roll for him.
Vader, roll for Jazeel.
14. Now this thing has reduced armor class, and Jazeel attacks as a monster of that plus that hit dice. If that hits the armor class, give me 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, that poor thing is held and prone.
Mm-hmm, basically.
2d4 plus what?
Plus 2. 9. Okay.
Almost max.
Akromede, it stops struggling. You might be
still
dead.
Alive.
It might be dead.
Check for a pulse. I'm schooled in anatomy.
Alright. Yeah, it's dead.
Alright, Jazeel, let's try the other one. Try not to kill it, just... We might have a use for it later, okay?
Jazeel nods. If a nightmare could look sheepish, he probably would.
Yeah.
And
Good
same
job,
deal with the
though.
rope.
You did good. Yes, same deal. Gonna grab that snout and try to hog tie that thing snout first. And yeah, if it struggles, then I want Jazeel to smack the crap out of it. Kill it if you have to, Jazeel. But if you don't have to, don't.
Okay. And Akromede, you go to grab it, and it of course wakes up, and you're struggling with it. Give me another d20.
Good night, Lydia. Sleep well.
Alright.
Okay, d20. I rolled a 5.
5. You easily manage to subdue it and keep it going, and you're starting to try and loop it, and Jazeel's got his paw up ready to go, and give me one more d20 just out of curiosity.
I rolled 7.
7, okay. You managed to get this thing tied up, including the mouth pretty secure. And it's struggling and fighting, and let me take a look at this picture again, because these things are short, fat-looking fuckers, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've got claws and tails, and yeah.
I have like a
mini dragon.
little Charizard.
Like a Charizard.
Not Charizard, no.
Yeah, it's struggling against the thing. How intelligent are these? Okay.
Yeah. Charizard wouldn't be too far off.
It's struggling like a dumb animal trying to get you off of it, but at this point you've got it. Vasa, you're still unconscious. We're kind of jumping ahead here, though, because this is going to be like 2 rounds into the future. I'm just trying to handle this quickly so we can get this moving.
Oh shit. Has anyone bound Vasa's wounds yet?
No, actually.
Would you allow me to go do that?
Vasa, 1 hit point restored. You're at -4. Greg, good for you, man. Mark off the bandage.
Yeah, Dungeon Master, we did kind of get sidetracked because I've had 2 or 3 rounds of
Yes,
action
you have,
here.
which is why I'm keeping separate tally. So at this point, you got the thing bound to Chromie. We're going to jump away from you. Party, Chromie's going to be walking over to the sleeping ones. And I need to know what you all are doing as the NPCs are getting their shit together. Peter has just kind of gathered his stuff off in the corner of the cart and said, nah, fuck it, I'll get another backpack at the keep.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Biting wounds, putting out the fire that is my backpack.
Alright, so
maybe we aren't ready
the thing is, you're going to have to save for those items in your pack, and we're going to have to handle that out of session. In the meantime...
It's 11 o'clock now.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock now, so we're probably going to handle that. And
we want to at least see if we can make it to the keep with the Alps.
We lost Vi, and we've lost me, really. Masa is at -4.
Hey, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness for my shield.
No, maybe we aren't ready for it.
It might name it Old Faithful.
We all of us almost just died because these are mini dragons.
Yeah, but there were 4 of them. 5, my bad.
Okay, maybe equal to 1 whole dragon, maybe.
No.
So you won against these. Clearly, you're gonna win against those.
I don't know about we won. I think Mead won.
Yeah, that is kind of how it do. Okay, give me a second to pop these in XP cal.
One of us almost died.
No, the only thing Greg did was keep himself from being totally crispy.
I was just like, I shall protect you. Just oh shit.
And he's still 9 out of 20 hit points. Wait, no, 10 out of 20 hit points because he did the bind wounds.
This occurred like an hour after the Mead sign, so that 2.5 miles per hour. Yeah, Vasa, those of you that failed saving throws and I said roll your items later, go ahead and make a list of the items that now need to save.
Should I roll up my 2 different types of foods, or should I just roll all my food as
just
one?
Just all the food together if you want. You've got food at the keep.
So, yeah, the lucky thing is, I don't have many things because this is a new character, so I don't have to worry about this too much. Clothes and boots, do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, that's gonna need to be re-rolled for. And hey, I finally got the fucking fire drakes done.
Oh, we did end of session?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm burning out here.
Whisper, what are you doing? Go over there.
Wait, are we gonna have to handle